Hello, and welcome to Elder Scrolls The Unchained. When last we left, our heroes had finally found Anna the Dragonborn, only to find that she was facing off against a very smaller griffins. The session will begin during combat with the player's initiative already rolled. I will widen up the map here. Alfarius, you are up first.
What do I see when like we started the combat, and what do I see? Is it like we're trying to follow someone? You said.
Yes,
Can you?
the Dragonborn who's over off to the right there.
Mm-hmm. And we can't see. I can't see anything else, or
What are you looking at the map?
I do. I saw the three griffins.
Yes, this is what you see.
Okay. Um. I'll. Can I hold action first? It is too fast for me.
You may hold an action, yes.
Thank you.
Kadar.
Would like to correct something very stupid. I would
I can't hear what you're saying.
live.
You're very muffled.
You know why that's doing that? There's the Tyler.
Budar, what's
Still,
happening?
In right griffin.
Okay, I
I-
literally heard. I heard. Ooh, 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 ooh. That's all I heard.
I heard ride the griffin.
which is arguably worse.
Okay, he's gonna get an attack of opportunity on you. I assume it's the big one.
You guys hear me?
Barely.
Yes, we can hear you, but you sound like you've got a dick in your mouth. Anyway, I'm gonna have
Yeah.
the dick and roll attack of opportunity against you because you decided to go ride it.
I mean, I'm assuming that's what it was.
He didn't
Ugh.
deny it.
So Quidar, that is a 30 to hit you. I know that hits.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so this would be a claw attack.
Kadar, it was nice knowing you.
Oh no.
15 damage. So, Quidar, you do still have actions. What do you want to do since you got attacked?
Am I riding the griffin now, or am I?
No, you need to
Sure.
make a. You need to make an acrobatics to get on it. But if you get on it, you will have to make a acrobatics. I'm sorry, not an acrobatics, but a strength check each turn you're on it to stay on it. So first things first, make an acrobatics. That's enough to get on it. So now each turn you will need to make a strength check to stay on it, and it will get to make attacks against you since you're technically grappled with it.
Sure.
Okay. So trolls.
Ba 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 ba. Let's see here. What fuckery can I do today? Let's try. Oh yeah. Let's do something simple today. A Tasha's hideous laughter on this clown. So that'll
What's
be
he got to make?
a DC 16 wisdom.
+1. Fail.
Nope. Yep. So whatever a griffin laugh sounds like, it's doing that. And
Alright.
it cannot. Yeah, you know how that spell works.
Yep. Morwin.
Mm-hmm. Do I get sneak attack?
You have acted before all of them, so yes, anyone you attack, you gain advantage on.
Okay. God damn it, Quadar!
Would it count as a crit if she sneak attacked the laughing one? But that would also
Actually,
it's prone.
It will act
Yeah,
as a critical
would.
on all of them anyway because I have assassinate.
well, no. Assassinate works on surprised creatures. However, because this guy is helpless, that would be a critical and advantage on the roll. If anything,
How far is that?
well, if anything, there is something in D&D 5th edition you can do. It's optional. Technically, he is down and prone, which would give you advantage anyway, but you start with advantage, so technically you can roll 3 dice and take the highest.
You used hideous laughter, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So so I assume these things have more than 4 intelligence,
Let me check.
because it doesn't work on a creature that has less than score 4 or less.
Would you like to know? Would you like to at least know what the small one's intelligence is?
Are you telling me the spell didn't work, or?
No, I'm saying, would you like to know what the intelligence of griffins are?
Sure.
2. It works.
Huh? I was saying hideous laughter normally doesn't work if they have less than 4 intelligence.
Oh, if they have less than 4?
Yeah, because they can't
Well-
understand the joke.
Right. So he's got 2. I did not see that, so I'll let that slide for now. But I'm not going to say he's prone or anything. I'm just going to say you temporarily dazed him for that round. And it's just kind of like, it's like you tried to invade the mind, and it's like, huh, what? So it's shaking its head. So never mind, Morwen. You will get advantage on all of them, but no assassinate on any of them because none of them are surprised. You're not hiding from any of them. They all know you're there.
Fuck. Okay, well then I'll go here to be behind this guy, and I'm going to stab him probably with my blade of woe.
Okay, sneak attack with Blade of Woe. Advantage. That hits.
Okay, so
Yeah, that
28.
hurts. And you wish to use your bonus action to another attack?
I think I'm gonna use my bonus action to disengage and go back. Wait, let me see how much I moved. And I have. Yeah, I can move back here.
Okay,
So I'm
and you're
gonna
using,
disengage
and
and.
you're using the dash, so no attacks of opportunity. Okay, so Morin moves back. Anna the Dragonborn goes. She goes down to this one and she yells, "Force!" And I need to make a roll. Oh my god, you fucking messages. Okay. The Griffin must make a strength saving throw. Wow, Griffins actually have a lot of strength. And it fails. So it will be shoved backwards and it will be stunned for this round.
Out of curiosity, if I attack the big griffin as I was holding my action, because Kadar is near it, will I get a attack of opportunity and a sneak attack because of my,
Yes, yes, because he is technically grappled and he's technically base to base with it. Remember, you gain, you can gain your rogue thing if an ally is base to base with an enemy.
Thank you. That's I'm gonna do a sneak attack on the big griffin.
Honestly,
You're
on
gonna-
all these griffins, you will get a sneak attack on because
Yeah.
of swashbuckler too.
Yes.
What do I click to attack? Out of curiosity.
Go,
The weapon you use.
Okay.
go to your character sheet,
Uh-huh.
click the weapon you use.
Click the +1 rapier, yeah.
Yeah.
27 hits.
Then
And click on the rapier +1 from there.
24.
Very nice.
I'm just
Yeah,
going to
24.
point. out, normally the grapple condition does not give advantage.
Right, but he's base to base with it. He's
Okay.
I'm it's a large template, and he is still he's technically on the template, but that counts as a base to base. So that's sneak attack.
No, I'm talking about the fact that he got advantage.
Oh yeah. Either way, it's 19 hits as well.
Okay.
Can I also disengage?
So yeah, you have your bonus action.
Yes. Yes.
I disengage in front of Morin.
You didn't need to use your just sorry to keep doing this, but you didn't need to use disengage to move away because of your fancy footwork.
Yeah, fancy
You made-
footwork. That's right. So you don't
Yeah.
even need to use it. So you
Okay.
could actually attack him twice, and then use fancy footwork to disengage.
Oh, shit.
No, he can't. He doesn't unless he wants to use an offhand dagger. Do you have a dagger drawn?
Yes, he does.
Okay.
Oh, he doesn't. Okay.
No,
Well,
no,
if you
it's
don't,
very
then
strong.
just we'll just plop you back there.
Well,
Alright.
he does. He has a crossbow though. The hand bow. The hand
Mhm.
crossbow.
Yeah, but that would require him drawing it and then shooting it. Yeah, no.
It's fine.
He's
it's fine.
he's not fucking Dale from left. You know.
What you could have used your bonus action to do is dash so you can move nice and far away to the back line.
Let's go with this for now, and then
Alright.
when you come, and I will get a sneak attack. I think, and you come near me, I will get a sneak attack. I hope.
So Anna misses, but she at least stunned it. And you took your turn right when she did. So Alfarius held his action for that. Now keep in mind, Alfarius, when you hold your action,
Mhm.
it moves you to that part of the initiative.
I didn't use.
So
Okay, never mind.
so
it's
I'm
fine.
I'm moving you down there. So now you will go. You have a higher dex than her, so you'll go after the before the Dragonborn. So you went. Now it's the Griffin's turn. This guy down here is going to do a flyby action. He is going to attack once on Quadar and once on Alfarius. He's the small one. He's probably going to miss. These are going to be claw attacks. Quadar 24, Alfarius 25.
Hit.
Hit.
They both hit.
I have my armor class is 19.
So Quadar take 12, Alfarius take 13. Now it is time for the big one. He is going to try and throw you off Quadar. Make a strength check. All right, you stay on. He is going to make an attack against you. However, he cannot actually use his normal things, so it's just a thrash. 14 misses, so he
Miss.
misses. Okay, V, you're up.
All right. This Gryffindor right here, Griffin, not Gryffindor, sorry, right here. I want to use Dominate Monster, Dominate Beast, and he needs to make a Wisdom saving throw of 16.
The big
He has
one?
to beat, yeah, big one. He has to beat a 16.
Okay, he has advantage on wisdom saving throws.
Oh fuck.
Oh, yeah. It shakes its head.
Damn.
Good try, but this is a very large elder griffin. They're actually pretty wise. Despite having a low intelligence.
All right, I will end my turn there.
Okay, Maribel will go. Maribel will pull out a scroll and put... She's going to cast Armor of Agathis on Quadar. So Quadar, if you choose to pop it, that'll be 2d4 to the Griffin if it attacks you and hits you.
Okay.
And she's gonna hold her turn there. Aldrich.
I'm going to cast Radiance of Dawn.
You're gonna use that thing I gave you?
Yeah.
Well, just letting you know, these creatures are not evil, so they will not need to make that save. However, anyone within a 60-foot radius of Aldrich for the next 4 turns heals 1d6 plus 4 each turn.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Starting this turn?
Starting this turn. So everyone in Aldrich's radius right now heal 1d6 plus 4. You can just roll
think I'm-
1d6 plus 4.
So, I accidentally deleted myself. I put my token back, but when I deleted myself, I went off initiative order.
What was
I
your
had-
initiative?
6.
It was 6.
Okay. What is your dex?
1. So the Griffin will go still
Yes.
first, but I thought I'd point that out.
Okay, so Alfarius heals 8, Quadar heals 5.
Hey,
Please stop putting tabs on my map. All right.
I really apologize. It's my mistake.
All right. So, Aldrich, that's your turn. Griffin is going to go. This guy finally gets to go. He's going to go over here, and he is going to use Gust. V, Maribel, and Azur make me strength saving throws. DC 16.
Oh god, I have nothing in strength. Oh hey!
Maribel's right next to me, so she gets +9 to her saving throw.
Okay, so she easily succeeds. Wow, Azur actually fails.
Yeah.
Azur, you are knocked prone, and you take 2 damage.
Oh, that
And-
tickled.
And he is going to use his bonus action to run up and attack you now that you're prone.
Okay.
Advantage. And still somehow miss.
Yes!
So Azur gets knocked down and he's like, oh shit! He starts rolling around on the ground. He does get a beak attack. Let's see if the beak attack hits. Nope.
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 All right. So Azur, this thing is like trying to get you on the ground.
All right. I'm going to stand up as my move act. I believe that consumes half my move, right? Or
Yes.
full move.
Half your
All right.
movement to stand up.
I'm going to 1, 2, 3. Just double check that now. Should get me in line. 1, 2. Sorry, give me. Right. Okay, I'll hit 2 of them at least with this, and I am going to, as a bonus action, I am going to use my Draconic Roar. These two both make me a Wisdom saving throw.
They have advantage.
Yep.
First one, 17.
Nope.
That's the one closest to you. Now the big one.
Yep.
Nope.
All right. They both are frightened of me. They have disadvantage as long as they can see me to their attacks, and cannot move towards me. This one has, because he's in my aura, also has 0 movement speed.
Okay.
All right. And then I am going to make an attack. And on this one.
This is the one that has not been hit yet.
Yep.
That hits. That's a
Ooh.
crit.
And you know what? I am going to, because it's a crit, use sack a level 2 spell for to smite it. So first things first, that is going to be, just ignore that fire damage. I don't know. I forgot to take it off last turn. So 1 second. That's going to be, first off, 13 plus 6 is going to be 19 damage. And then I'm using smite, so that's going to be an additional 36 damage.
Oof.
And
Is it-
now I get my second attack.
That hits.
And ignore that because that was wrong. So that should actually be... Sorry, I don't know what's up with my character sheet right now. I had a spell on this that I forgot to take off. That'll be 11 more damage.
You smash your chain into its head and it twitches and dies. And at its youngling being killed, the Elder Griffin is going to get stronger. So it is going to do a loud screech. Everyone make a... What save is this, actually? Constitution saving throw.
Now, quick question: is this magic?
Yes, it is.
Okay, I get advantage on this actually.
Is this a fear effect?
Okay, so Azur would take half. This is not a fear effect.
Is this psychic damage?
This is like actual
Uh.
sonic damage.
Okay, I have resistance to that.
Okay. So unfortunately, V, you still fail because that was a low roll.
No, I know. Like I have resistance, but I'll take half, but I'll still cover
Question.
the thing.
Question. The Fey ancestry have advantage of saves against being charmed and magic. Oh, okay, no.
Nope, it
Fuck
has
it,
nothing
yeah,
to do with this.
Yeah, has nothing to do with it.
So
It's to do with
everyone
sleep.
failed.
Fuck.
Everyone failed except for Azur. So Azur will take half. Everyone else will take full.
Does evasion apply?
No,
No.
evasion's
Fuck.
only for dexterity.
What about Thought Shield? Does that apply? Starting at 10th level, your thoughts can't be read or by telepathy or other means unless you allow it, just leaving that alone.
This
You
is-
also have resistance to psychic damage.
This is not psychic damage. This is sonic damage.
Sonic damage.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I thought this was psychic. Okay, yeah. Give me the damage.
How much damage?
Hold on, I'm getting ready to roll it here. If people would give me a sec.
Never.
How much
Jeez.
do you need to roll?
Constitution save.
Okay, so everyone takes 15, except for Azur, who will take 7.
I would like to use the armor of Agath on the
Okay,
thingy.
you can technically do that. So he'll take 2d4. So the Griffin takes 4. All right, and he got to do that as an immediate interrupt, and he is going to... That guy's dead. Does he want to do this now or at the top? You know what? He's actually going to do his legendary action, and he is going to fly by Azur
He
over
can't.
here.
He can't. He can't.
Oh, that's right, he's feared.
right. Yep. One back.
So he'll fly...
He was over here.
see.
Yep.
What does he want to do then? He's got some fun stuff here. Let me look at it. Ooh,
As
that's
much-
right. I forgot about the mutation. Shit. He's going to use his legendary action to do another AoE.
Those butchers when you
Mm.
fucking need them.
Now everyone make me a dexterity saving throw.
Hell yeah.
Is this
30?
magic? Is this magic?
Nope.
5.
Question: the healing thing that Aldrich did, can we use it at any point during the term?
No,
You
it's each turn. It's just the beginning of each turn. So at the
Oh.
top of the so at
Right.
the top of so I'll make it easy. At the top of the next turn order, when
Okay.
Quadar starts his turn, you guys will heal. And then at the top of Quadar,
okay.
it'll heal again.
Now-
Quick question. When I got attacked by Sonic, the Sonic Screech, am I able to use a reaction?
Yes.
Okay, I want to use Hellish Rebuke at the 5th level to whoever uses Sonic Screech.
Big guy. What does he have to
Big
roll?
guy. He has to roll dexterity. He has to be a 16. If he beats that 16, he'll take half damage of what I roll for my Hellish Rebuke.
Yeah, nat 20.
Motherfucker. Okay. Let me roll this right now. Let's see.
So half
Now-
damage.
While she's rolling it, I have a quick question for you.
Go ahead.
Is that healing a spell?
It is
the
a
aura?
unique ability. It's a unique ability. But
Okay.
it would yeah, it would be like a. It would be a. You know how when you're a cleric and you take
No.
cleric of the light, and you've got
Yeah.
the dawn radiance. That's what it is basically.
Yeah. No, I was just simply asking to see if he needed to make concentration saves.
Okay. Morwen, no damage. Alfarius, no damage. Quadar, no damage. Aldrich, V, and Azure. Well, Aldrich and V, you'll take full. Azure, you'll take half. And
Yeah.
then Trolley, you will take half. So yeah, Trolley and Azure, you take half. V and Aldrich take full.
What's
Ready
the...
for
Oh, yeah, I have to let you roll it.
I'll roll it. I saw you do the Hellish Rebuke. I'm taking that down.
Yeah, 17 points of damage with 34 being halved.
Okay, so Azure and Trolley, you take 6. Aldrich and V, you take 12 damage as he literally throws his quills, his feather quills, and he roars and he shoots them all out in a bunch of different directions.
Oh, alright.
Now it is back up to the top with Quadar.
I'm still on top of him, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would like to flurry him and use stunning strike if I hit. Let's see.
I'm gonna roll for the healing. Too.
Yes, everyone heals 1d6 plus 4.
Okay.
Does that hit?
Yes.
Roll Constitution 16 to not get stunned.
He makes it.
Edge. I'm gonna do it again if I hit. Damn it.
That actually is going to miss the big guy, even though you're on top of him. He's kind of shaking around, and you're just having trouble even standing up. The third hit hits.
To save again. Nice.
He has advantage on
Oh.
these.
Damn it.
So 23.
Bastard.
Nope.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it again. I'm just
He's an
gonna
Elder
finish
Griffin,
it.
but it does hit again, so you're hitting him.
Yeah.
So bam, bam. It's just fucking. You're flurrying him. All right. Trolley. Trolley.
Sorry, I was muted. I was saying this big griffin can't move, right?
He can't move towards Azure. He's afraid of Azure. He can't move that way.
Alright, alright. Well, let's see here. No, you're not. This fight's not worth that. Yeah, okay. Let's see here. Yep. Alright, so I'm gonna use a Phantasmal Force. I'm gonna basically Illusion of Fire under him, and like burning nettles are gonna like reach up and start smacking him. It's
So
got
what's he got to roll?
DC. Where are you? I apologize. A DC 16 Intelligence save.
Actually, it's not even a save, it's investigation. His investigation skill, so if he has advantage on saves, he doesn't get that.
He did not make
Yeah,
it.
no.
And he
Yeah,
will
no,
take,
you-
because it's actively hurting him, because it does damage, 1d6 psychic damage.
All right.
It's a 10-foot area around him that only he can see. Oh, and I'm going to take my movement.
You gonna roll damage?
Oh, right, I'm supposed to hit him. Maybe, bot, maybe. My apologies. That's just a straight 1d6, it looks like. Yep, okay. That's fair.
There we go. He took okay 5. He took 5 psych damage.
Yeah.
And you move where?
I move... I think I mathed it over here.
Okay. Morwen.
Okay. I'm going to. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to use the Boots of Speed to try and avoid getting hit, and we'll go to this side of this griffin over here. Actually, no, you know what? Let's get the big guy. I'll go over here so we can flank this motherfucker. So if he gets attack of opportunity, he gets disadvantage
Okay.
from the boots.
I will roll that. Hold on. 25.
Nope.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do one with the Blade of Woe.
That hits.
So 10.
Very nice. Very
Let
nice.
me also roll for the lifesteal real quick.
Yep. I imagine you'll be back up to full after this attack. Yep.
Yep. And I'm gonna do the second attack with the sword as a bonus action.
All right. Hit.
Another 10.
No, yeah, no sneak attack on it, but that's 10 damage. Yep. Got it.
No, yeah. I'm just not clicking and declicking. Just ignore it when it doesn't apply.
All right. That's your turn, Alfarius.
I want to do a sneak attack to the big one.
Mm-hmm.
My rapier. I'm going at it. Did I hit?
That hits. That hits. 29 does hit. Bam.
Oh,
Nice.
And it's also flanked.
Yeah. Either way, he hits. There's literally no way you can get better. All right.
Yep.
I have one question.
Very good.
I don't
Go ahead.
know the system very well, therefore, I think I have like a cunning action and one more action that I can take.
You have a bonus action. You could stab him with one of your offhand daggers.
Mhm.
And you do have some things that you can do on your sheet if you wrote them down.
Yes.
All right, so there are some things you can do. It depends on if you use them as a bonus action or a standard action, which is what you need to make sure they are. There are some things you can do as bonus actions, some things you can do as standard actions. For now, while you're looking at that, just to make things simpler, just take a bonus action to take a stab at him with one of your daggers.
Okay, I am doing that with the dagger. I'm pressing on the dagger. Oh shit, no, I pressed the wrong thing. Here.
That
Does it hit?
is.
Does he have advantage or not?
I'm gonna say with Quadar on top of him, punching him, and you guys in the position that you are, I'll say yes, he gets advantage. So that does hit.
Here.
So no sneak attack, but 7 piercing with the dagger. So nice. Alrighty. Anna's turn. Anna's gonna come over here and use Un.
You got that.
So the Griffin must make a int save, which is very low. It fails. So it is going to. Actually, it's the new round, so it's going to use a legendary action to ignore that. So Anna will just run up and whack it. And miss. Jesus. This thing is pissed.
It's not the Dragon Wars Day. Well, her baby was just killed.
Yep, I know. It's so Anna's having trouble with it. She
I
hits.
have a question.
Go ahead.
If that's the mama and 2 babies, where is the daddy?
Good question. Anyway,
Oh fuck.
that was Anna. So the little one will go. He's going to do a flyby and go away from Azur. And he is going to hit Alfarius and Morwyn.
The little one,
Alfarius, Morwyn.
the little one isn't feared of me.
I am back. What do I need?
Oh,
to
that's
do?
right. No, Alfarius and Morwyn. Alfarius, there was. Yeah, Morwyn's fine, but Alfarius, you get hit.
Can he can use uncanny dodge, can't he?
To take half? Yes.
Uh,
So, Alfarius, do you wish to use Uncanny Dodge to take half?
Yes, let's go with that.
Okay, so you'll take 3 damage.
3. 1, 1, 1. Okay,
I'm sorry, 4 damage.
no problem.
3.
Alright.
Okay. So he did flyby. It's going to sit there and look pretty. A big one. He's got some legendary actions, so he's gonna be a douche. First things first, as a bonus action, he is going to activate Mother's. She is going to activate Mother's Rage. Quadar, you stay. You. Let me look at this here. Quadar with Undying Rage, that's not going to be enough because it's
Oh,
disadvantage. It's disadvantage, and that's 19, and that's still not enough. DC 21. So you're going to get thrown prone over here.
Mhm.
And then with Rage up, all lasting fear effects or mental effects are nullified,
Oh.
and it's pissed at one person.
Yep.
Why did I stand here?
35, that's a crit actually for it. It's
Alright.
gonna do actually all 3 attacks on Azur.
Oh,
35, 29, 28.
35, 20. I'll hit.
First attack is 18 damage.
Okay.
Second attack is 14 damage.
Okay.
Third attack is 12 damage.
18, 14, 12.
Yep.
Alright.
Now roll me a Constitution save and a Wisdom saving throw.
Are these magical?
The Constitution is for poison. The Wisdom is for magic.
Constitution is a 21.
Okay, so you will only take half.
Wisdom is going to be a 33.
Okay, you are not afraid. So the poison, you will take 4 damage.
Alright.
And you are not afraid of it. And let's see, it used Undying Rage, it used its full attack action, it does have 1 legendary action left. Why not? It will use Quill Spray again. Everyone in the entire...
God damn it!
Make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
So I could probably use some healing, guys.
Did I not click it? Oh, I clicked it. Okay.
Okay.
Ooh, Quidar.
If you allow me to try and catch the quill,
You're gonna do a missile parry?
That's
I'll
a
deflect myself.
that's a nat 1 though, ain't it?
Yeah, that is a nat 1. But either way, he's got the ability to do that. So Quidar, go ahead and roll me that for me, and I'll see if it does it. But I doubt it will. We'll give it a shot though. Why not?
So if it hits, sorry, the damage gets removed by 19.
Okay, so you'll actually probably not take that much.
And Akmajan needs to roll his dex save.
So Morwen, none. Azure, half. Alfarius, none. Quidar, you'll take, 19 reduced. Aldrich, you actually made it, so you'll take half. Trolley, you'll take half. V, you'll take full. So the only person here taking full is V and maybe Maribel if she gets hit with it. So, yeah, the only person taking full is V.
V? Alright, yeah.
The only
And
person taking
did
full
you roll the
is V.
damage?
I'm rolling it right now.
Alright.
So V, you will take 11 as quills stab into you.
Oh, god damn it, that son of a bitch.
Did you roll for the healing at the start of their turn?
She did,
Yeah, I did.
Oh.
and it's only got a couple more turns of going anyway.
Yeah.
So I forgot, it entered Undying Rage, so everyone who actually got hit needs to make a Constitution saving throw as well.
Oh,
Versus poison.
motherfucker!
Versus
Okay.
poison.
Use a Constitution?
Oof.
Yeah, Eldridge.
Why is everything so bad lately?
Yeah, so Aldrich, you only took 4 from the initial damage, but then here's the poison damage. Okay, so anyone who got hit takes another 4 poison damage.
I'm gonna kill this fucking thing.
So what was half the
Or it will kill you.
So Trolley, you took 4, then 4.
Oh, okay.
And you are also being poisoned.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so Azure. Yeah, so Azure, you took half of that, so that was like 5 and then 4. Are you still okay?
Yep.
Okay.
I have a fuck
So-
ton of hit points.
Yeah, I figured you did. So that's his last action. So let's see, that was his turn. So it's V.
Alright, the kid gloves are coming up. I'm using Witch Bolt at the 5th level.
Okay, roll to hit.
Alright. Come on, baby. Roll high for me. 24 to
Hits.
hit.
That does hit.
Well, 26
Oh.
points of damage.
Yeah, it slams into the side of it. It's like, ah. It's bloody.
I want to move back 5'10". Would I be provoking an attack of opportunity if I move back?
He's got reach, but he used up all his turns, so you're okay.
5, 10, 15. Just doing that. And I end my turn there.
Okay, Maribel is going to step back. Actually, she sees that Azure needs some healing, so she's going to go over and use a scroll of healing Azure.
Ooh.
It's just a small one though, sadly. So Azur, heal 8.
Yay!
Good thing the cleric is next.
And then Maribel will use a sword point here. She will go over to V. And V, she's going to use her little specialty.
All right.
V, heal 9.
What do we roll?
Better than nothing.
From
Hey.
average?
Hey, I will say this. I am this entire time. I'm close to being bloodied, but I am not bloodied.
Alright, so at the end of the next round, at the top of the turn, when it's Guidar's turn, everyone will roll 1d6 plus 4, because that's Aldrich healing everyone. So Aldrich is next, though. Aldrich, you're up.
I'm going to use Mass Cure Wounds.
Alright.
I'm going to try to heal V, Azure, Kadar, Alfarius. I don't know. Whoever is
So
in
1,
range.
2, 3, 4.
It's a 30 foot, and I'm going to try to heal myself. It's six people.
Okay, that does get everyone except for Morin, but Morin doesn't need it. So
I need the healing. I'll take it.
yeah, so roll your heal, Eldrick.
Aldrich is the most important fucking member of this.
At the moment, yes.
Just 19.
Holy shit. Yeah, so everyone heals 19 damage
Hell yeah.
Woo!
as Aldrich takes a Praise the Sun pose and radiant light continues to shine over everything.
I mean, look at his fabulous hair. They're shining in the sun.
It's blessed by the gods.
Azure.
Okay, well, mommy may be pissed, but Azor's just as pissed. So first things first, bonus action. I'm going to place my Hexblade Curse on this thing as a big screw you.
I marked
Then
it.
I am second. Let me just adjust things for that, as I'm also going to now sack 8 hit points. So I definitely can hit. So that's going to be sacking that. So there goes all that nice healing, but
Now don't botch this.
yep. First attack is going to be a... Okay, that rolled weird. I mean,
Yeah, for some
Yeah.
reason it subtracted 20.
yeah.
What the
But that's,
hell?
but that's a but that was
Yeah.
technically a 19 at base roll, so that hits.
Alright, that's actually a crit.
Yes, because it's a 19.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you crit on 19. So.
Yep. With this, so that is going to be, and I will sack a spell because of that. And I'm sacking a 3rd level spell. So that's going to be first the weapon damage, which is going to be
Nice.
20
Nice. 22.
Yep. Yep.
Oh man.
plus 33.
Ooh. He's not doing so good. He's been getting hit by everyone.
And then second one is going to be a 26 to hit
That hits.
for 18 damage.
Damn.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's getting close.
Alright.
All right, back up at the top. It's his,
Roll the
well-
heal thing, guys.
well, yeah, roll the heal thing, and he's gonna interrupt Quadar because that hurt him pretty bad. He is really fucked up right now. Yeah, because everyone heals 8. Or sorry, everyone heals 1d6 plus 4.
Huh. I'm all the way back to full.
You are welcome.
Hey,
Survive, and he is a-
hey, hey.
Alright, so,
My response is you're welcome for taking all the damage.
yeah. Because now it's at the top of the initiative order. He's got his legendary actions back, and he's using all of them on Azure. Or she, sorry. $30, 16, 29.
2 hit.
2 hit.
First one is 14. Second one is 12 damage.
14 and 12 damage.
Yep,
26.
because the 16 missed. And then it's got one left, so it's going to use a Sonic Screech again. So Constitution saving throw on everyone.
Oh, fuck.
God, that fucking thing in his
I'm
front
about
and
to
his
fucking.
screech.
I'm about to cast fucking silence on that motherfucker. I swear to God.
Do it. Don't wait for it. Just do it.
Alright, so half,
What was the DC?
full. You failed.
Oh.
Azure, you take half. Trolley, you take full. Alfarius, full. V, full. Morwen, half. Quadar, full. Aldrich, half.
Why is this fucking thing still alive?
Because it's an arch griffin or
So-
a griffin, big griffin.
Right, so hold on a sec. Trolley, 14. Alfarius, 14. V, 14. Quadar, 14. Aldrich, Morwen, and Azure, 7.
Hey, guess what? Guess what? It finally managed to bloody me.
Yeah, he
And-
ended so well.
And Azure, roll me 2 Constitution saving throws for the poison. Pass. Pass. So you will only take 2 plus 3, so you'll only take 5 poison damage.
Did the baby
By
griffin?
the way, quick question. Trolley, since you're staying right there, have you been remembering to add 9 to your saving throws?
No.
Ah, yes. So Trolley, you don't take 14, you will take 7. Might want to remember that. Alright, so Quadar, your turn. You have to stand, up. though.
I'm gonna flip. Since I am a drunken master, I can do that. I'm gonna
Yep.
flurry him.
Hit. Miss.
Are we flanking?
No. With Undying Rage, it
damn it.
cannot be flanked anyway. Hit. Boom. Boom. Boom.
Ooh.
Oh.
Fuck him up.
And I guess I'm gonna fucking be a bitch and run away.
Alright.
Run
So
away
you,
here.
well, you just kicked the shit out of him. Trolley.
You know what? You know what? I want to punch him too, but I'm gonna use my new hand, Big B's hand. I'm guessing.
Big B's hand. I know how that works. So you still make an attack action with it.
Yep. Let's see. Is it just what's the? Let me read here. What's its?
It's a big giant fist.
Yep. What's its the
We're
hit?
gonna fist him.
I'm gonna.
It is your spell attack, like everything. So it's your proficiency bonus plus your modifier. So I think yours is like a +8, right? Or
Yep.
is it a plus?
Let's
Yeah.
see.
Don't you,
Proficient.
don't you have it
5,
written in
6,
your
7, 8.
sheet?
Well, this is a spell, so
Yeah.
roll 1d20 plus 8, and you've
And that's 46.
sadly you miss.
But big
So,
fucking
like-
hand.
Yeah, big fucking hand comes and tries to punch him. He dodges it. However, the hand is still there, and it can do things. It can pick things up. It can attempt to grapple. It can also attempt to attack.
Yep.
So, it's there. Morwen, you're up.
Okay. How far is this motherfucker? Okay. I'm going to get over here. God damn it. Get over here. And I'm gonna stabby the motherfucker.
All right. That hits.
Hit? Okay. So 8, and let me roll the life steal. Does the
No
life
need.
steal do extra damage?
No, it just adds. You just roll the life steal for seeing how much you heal.
Okay.
That was actually a very nice photo finish for the music. Because guess what?
Did I kill it?
That puts him down, but it's actually past 0.
God damn it.
How do you want to do this?
Okay, I'm gonna run forth, and as I see an opening, I'm gonna jump and I'm gonna throw my blade in its throat
You bastard.
and cut downwards.
Hey,
Ba-
Trolly, it's not my fault you missed.
I know! I'm not mad at you. I'm just mad at the universe.
Out
Alright,
character.
so
I'm mad at all of you. That was about probably like 70k that I just lost out on.
so
Well, we still have the little one anyway, so don't worry, guys.
That's not worth the soul.
the little one's gonna fly away. At least the live one. The dead one, on the other hand, is dead, so it's not going anywhere. So you throw the dagger.
No, I didn't throw it. I stabbed it.
Oh, you just go up and stab it, and it's like
I stabbed it. Stab and slash.
it starts to kind of sway back and forth, and then as it falls onto the ground, boom, the earth just shakes as it lands.
The combat is over.
Combat is over.
What the
Immediately,
heck? What the fuck is this thing?
Alfarius immediately cleans his rapier and throws the clean thing away. He says, "What the hell is that?" Yeah.
It has nice feathers. Can we collect some? Maybe there was something.
The young man that you guys are pretty sure is Azard, given the fact that he's using a similar chain, who appeared on the battlefield, growls as he starts to heal, bandage his wounds. I leave you guys for 1 second. Come back to find you guys getting attacked by giant bird beast.
Answer?
We didn't do anything.
Are you okay? Bruh.
Do you need healing?
Yes.
I think he needs a lot of that.
Yeah, he kind
I
of
think
literally
he needs
got.
healing. He needs healing, some ale, a tent, and probably 3 hookers.
Yeah, he looks pretty bloody. He got hit quite a bit there.
You look pretty damaged, Lord.
Also ugly.
All
I
right,
want to
so-
start investigating the griffins, like trying to like see what's going on, because at a game, this is the first time we ever seen a griffin, right? Like there's none in Skyrim.
Yep.
Yeah, you haven't seen griffins this big either, so it's By the way, Aldrich, what level of healing word are you using on him?
Let me see. How do I decide that exactly?
Out of character, we can also take a short rest,
Yeah.
and
I'm down
that
for
can
that.
work too.
I think
So-
I have a
I,
thing
I
for
want to
that.
collect the feathers.
Okay, so Aldrich, hold on, one at a time here, people. All right, so ambience. So Aldrich,
Yeah,
as
so
kind of
we're-
making it simple, I will go ahead and say that you'll heal him for the base. So before we do the short rest, Azur roll 2d6, and that's what you'll heal.
All right, that's fine with me. I'd rather him save his spells just in case we get into another combat anyways.
Yep.
And I'm pretty much saying that more in character as he goes to heal me.
Doesn't Kadar have like exceptions because he's drunken master thingy dings?
Hold on. All right. So 7. Okay. So we got ambience up. Combat's over. You healed Azur. So Morwen, you said you wanted to take the feathers.
Yep.
Roll me a survival check, please.
Oh shit. Can I trace lay of hand?
Nope.
Bardic
yeah.
Inspiration. Can I Bardic
It's-
Inspiration?
Fine. Go ahead.
Yep, I give you a inspiration.
So Morwen, roll 1d10 and add it to the 7.
You wasted it! You useless!
That's what happens. All right. So Morwen, it's very tough hide to cut. You do get some feathers, just nowhere near as much as you thought you'd get because they are damaged, cut, burned, blasted. Most of the feathers you gain are in very poor condition and just don't really like they're barely holding together. But you do manage to get some feathers. However, you don't think you got any of the good ones.
I'll go to the Dragonborn.
Hey.
Dragonborn! We were looking for you.
You know of me then.
Yeah. We're from Tamriel.
Well, nice to see my reputation precedes me. I didn't think I'd be followed. I take it Parthenex told you what was going on?
Yeah, we're looking for the scroll. How did the scroll end up here?
Yeah, how did you end up here?
I was chasing someone who I suspected to be a servant of the Daedra, and they opened up a portal and ran through, so I ran through with them. Chased them through the marketplace, and I've been here ever since. I finally managed to get a hold of them, but they escaped when the Griffins attacked.
Who are these individuals you're looking for, mighty Dragonborn? As he does give Dragonborn a Nordic salute.
She gives a nod. I was looking for two very strange individuals. They were shifters, it seems.
Shifters? Huh.
Rolls
Like
over. Which Daedra do you think they followed?
I'm not entirely sure which Daedra they followed, but they were thieves and liars. So,
I mean, thieving is a decent profession.
And lying is a good quality.
We are all
A talent, let's say.
we are all God-loving individuals here, but maybe we can help you in this quest, Dragonborn.
oh, I would appreciate it. I do apologize for losing them. It was poor planning on my part.
I accept your apology, Dragonborn.
Think nothing of it.
Well, you couldn't know that you would be attacked by giant flying chicken thingies.
Yeah, what are those things?
In this land, they are called griffins. That one, in particular, was a unique one.
What is this land? Where are we?
I believe some of you may know the question to that already, or the answer to that already.
I mean, yeah, we were told, but
Outreach is just staring at the Dragonborn, trying to figure out what's so special about her, because she seems like a normal person.
the this land has cheap beer and weird humans everywhere, and small people that I saw.
I'm also marking on the map where you guys are.
Mm-hmm.
He's talking about dwarves because I think our Tamriel doesn't have dwarves.
Not anymore.
Yeah, it doesn't have.
Yeah.
It
So,
never did.
Oh yeah, that would
Yeah,
Dwemer.
So basically, like the Alfaria says, like I saw those like little midgets.
Yeah, and they're not very appreciative of Elvenkind around here. It's like another Skyrim, anyway.
So to come to the point, the Dragonborn, how we can be of assistance to you on finding these people.
Well, we're
Well,
told you were going to some place. It's called, guys. Forgot.
The place I was heading to, at least from what the note that I managed to grab off of one of the fellows said, was that they were going to meet up with an ally at Kaer Morhen. That's the only lead I have. I don't know where Kaer
Oh,
Morhen is.
yes.
All I know is it is somewhere north. Do either of you have a map?
Yeah.
So you look at the
Yeah.
map and you guys see where you are, and you guys can see where you are in position to Kaer Morhen.
So yeah, so we're like here, and it's up there.
It says Cadwin. Is it the right pronunciation?
Oh.
Cadwin.
Cadwin, Redania, Aderin.
We are in Kedwin or Edrin?
We are in Cadwin. Cadwin.
Cadwin.
Yeah. What this
Um,
land has as a can you maybe tell us more about where they may be hiding in this land?
As I said, the only lead I have is that they were heading to Kaer Morhen.
Kaer Morhen. Spring. What? This weird old castle it looks.
Lori, lots of noise from your mic.
Looks like
Lots
we'll
of
have to
noises
go.
from my mic.
It looks like we'll have to go through Ard Carrick first. Hopefully they'll be friendly. Oh, Does any- does anyone know anything about this place that we are going through?
Well, we did go to the library. Did we pick up anything from there?
Yeah.
That
So
would
if you
let us
guys,
know.
from what I understand, as long as you guys are all in disguise, it doesn't seem like this place is going to give you guys much trouble.
Well, we're not really disguised. We just need to wear hoods, I guess.
Oh, see, I just want to say something. Kedvin is the most racist land towards elves.
That's why. That's why I said
Oh,
disguise.
yeah, okay. Cool.
Speak for
Ah.
yourself.
Dovahkiin. Would I know the word Dovahkiin, by the way? Because it's the Nordic.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Dovahkiin. This land is a bit strange to our.
It's not the Nordic one. It's Dova.
What's
Lori, what are you doing?
Dude, it's not my mic.
That was my mic
That was
just
yours.
now. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been
Yeah.
silent the entire time.
I'm trying to determine from the green circles. It's just weird.
The background
anyway.
noise, the fuzz noise you're hearing.
Yeah.
Okay.
1 second.
So for guys, like stop, please. Okay. So for declaring what everyone's gonna say here, Morwen, say what you're gonna say, and then I'm gonna go down the list so everyone gets an opportunity to say something.
So I guess we need to wear hoodies and
We
just
would-
pretend that we're really short.
Well, we would probably need to at least wear some kind of disguise. I seem to be fine. Most of the humans around here look very similar to me.
Yeah,
But
humans are fine.
the markings and tattoos do seem to give me away, but I can cover them up as easy.
Why don't we find like some cart with hay and we can hide in the hay or something? At least as pointier ones. Right?
She nods, I suppose. Hudar, do you have anything to say?
Kodar thinks maybe we should bring the bodies to this arid place. Maybe they will pay us.
That
That
is a
thing.
possible idea. I do hear that monsters are a trouble in this land, and people often tend to pay for them. I hear about these things called witchers, monster slayers. Have any of you seen any?
No, what do they look like?
Apparently they look just like humans, but apparently the word that a lot of people use around here, at least from what I've been asking around, has been the term mutant.
Oh my.
Well, we did read about them in the library, but it wasn't very. I don't know. They kill monsters. We
Witcher
killed the monster. I guess we're witchers now.
Witcher sounds a bit of a jokey.
Azur, do you wish to say anything?
Azor will be listening, but he be busy bandaging his own as he
Mhm.
gets in. Obviously, he intends to take a rest before he goes anywhere.
Yep.
He will grunt when they're like when this talking about disguises and how most people aren't in disguise. He'll just grunt and say, "Speak for yourself,"
Mhm.
and give a flash drop for 5 seconds. His human form turning back to his full Argonian self
Yep.
before flashing back.
Mhm.
But otherwise, he doesn't know enough about this world to really have much on commentary about where to go.
Aldrich, do you have anything you wish to say?
Yes, I want to talk to the Dragonborn.
Yeah? Go ahead.
Lady Dragonborn, is that how I should address you?
Call me Anna if you wish.
Okay, Lady Anna. Are you really a dragon?
No, that's just a phrase that we use in the land of Skyrim. I am actually a dragon blooded, so to speak. I have the ability to use the voice, which is the ancient language of the dragons. It allows me to do unique things.
In my land, the dragons were killed by the Lord of Light.
From what I understand, there are many doors. I didn't have time to explore that city that I was stuck in, but apparently there are many other lands like this one and many that are quite different. Well, wait, I thank you for the help, and I definitely offer you to join us, because you are certainly a valuable asset.
Lord Gwyn did not trust the dragons.
I take
I
it
hope
dragons
they
were,
trustworthy.
well, most of the, I've only met 1 or 2 dragons in my lifetime that have been trustworthy, so we'll keep on our guard if we see any in this land.
Did you ever ride them?
I never asked Parthenex if he would let me, but it did cross my mind a few times.
Oh, see, what is Anna's race? Is she a Nord?
Anna's a Nord.
Nice.
She actually has some runic tattoos on her arms and neck going down. She also has a tattoo on the side of her face.
Flying is such a fun experience.
I haven't tried it yet, so I'll have to do that next time I get back. I wonder if Parthenex would let me.
Lady Anna the Dragon Blooded.
That could be a phrase, yes. And V, I take it you've said your piece.
Yes, I did.
Trolley, anything to say?
Gonna walk up to the Dragonborn, look her dead in the eyes. So why were you losing to Griffins?
She shrugs. Says, I've never faced any of these things before, and I've never faced 3 of them on one.
But, like, you've killed multiple dragons in one go, and these were more of a problem.
She reaches around you and pulls out a quill from your shoulder that then starts to kind of bleed. And she's like, yes, I'm sure, because that griffin was such a pushover. And she tosses the feather down, the quill down.
Fair point.
That was a good bird. That was a good bird.
And she's like, oh, wait, sorry, one more. And then she pulls one out of your side.
Alright, geez, stop. Okay, I get it.
So I have a quick, interesting question since we're talking about out of character about dragons. Does Eldrick react at all when Azar temporarily drops his disguise?
He probably thinks you are another Dragonborn.
All right.
Alrighty. So, Amada-chan, do you wish to say anything?
The Alfarius is being quite social and quite smiley, charming, and he just asks a couple irrelevant questions like, "Oh yeah, I have heard that you are from Whiterun." That type of stuff. Because the Dragonborn is a fucking legend in the Skyrim, and he was raised in Skyrim. Therefore, like, he just asked like some dumb questions to be social and learn more about her. What is legend and what is not legend? He wants to learn.
He's
And
having it. Oh
especially,
my!
He wants to learn if it's true, if she is in something that he is also in. But that is a question for later.
Also, he's probably having a oh my god, oh my god, oh my god fanboy moment.
He's not being a fanboy. He doesn't undersells himself that way.
I'll be right back.
So, what's the plan then?
I say we head to the city, sell the griffins, get a little bit of coin, at least some native coin, although most of my gold does seem to be applied here, and proceed to Kaer Morhen as soon as we can. We need to get that.
Alright, I would like to cast telekinesis to bring up all 3 of the griffins, because I can only carry up to 1,000 altogether.
I'm pretty sure they.
1,000 weight.
I'm pretty sure they weigh more than 1,000.
You think they weigh more than 1,000 pounds?
Well, they do fly.
Well, DM's call.
I'll say you can pick the big one up, but picking both of them up is kind of tough.
Okay, so I'm just gonna telekinesis, raise one, and I'm like, okay, let's go.
I don't think walking into a city with that floating would be a good idea. Perhaps we
I
should
drop it.
there is a cart that's down over on the other side. If we're willing to skin this thing and take a rest and harvest it and take the head, then I imagine that would, or take the heads, that would be a much better route.
Yeah, I think taking the heads would be the most. Like, it's proof enough. They don't need to see the whole carcass. Besides, we need the cart to hide in. We can't be showing our faces there. I really don't want to die in this strange land.
I mean, I feel like if I walk into town, I'll be fine, but I do get your guys' point. But don't you think we would get a lot more money if we just brought in the whole carcass?
No, we're not here to be funny, V. We're here to...
I'm asking the serious question.
I think that as much as I understand Lady V's point, maybe we should return to our homeland as soon as possible. Wouldn't you say, Lady Lee?
Lady who?
Lady V, she said. He said.
Oh, okay. Okay, sorry, sorry.
You're trying to be diplomatic with a whack job? Great.
Yes.
I totally believe that we should bring the carcass and you should levitate it over your head. I see absolutely no problems with this.
Okay, I can see some problems with it. I'm not a whack job. I am just a little bit odd. There's a fucking difference.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, shut up.
And
Well, we don't need to fight among each other, please.
You started
I
it.
don't know. Right?
Anyone
I didn't
says a
fight.
cursing word, Aldrich looks shocked.
I also would like to meet with this godly man. Yourself, you have healed us. I offer my gratitude to you, sir. As he looks
You
at
don't,
Eldritch.
you don't need to thank me.
Who do I need to thank then?
Lord Gwyn, Lord of Light, Gwendolyn, his son,
Where is this
And
Lord
Guinevere.
from?
Lotran, and the city of gods of Anor Londo.
These lands sounds very nice.
It used to be. Now the fire is fading.
Alfarius nods like he understands. But
Right. Let's go cut off those heads, shall we?
Alright.
while they do that, I'm gonna go to like behind a tree and take some skooma. Does it work? Because I'm immune to poison. Does it still work?
Does anyone have any points in survival?
I do.
Then you should do the thing
Yes.
so it won't botch it. Because.
I have a bardic inspiration. So whoever's doing it, just take a bardic inspiration.
You know what? I'm gonna do it.
All
I
right.
always want to cut off the head of a random animal, I say.
All right,
That I've
here.
never seen before.
Whatever you
Do
roll
you even
at
have
a.
anything to cut it with?
I'm gonna ask to borrow a melee fighter sword.
From who?
The Dragonborn hands you her sword.
Thank you.
Add a d10 to your roll.
Okay, let's see how this works. Let's see. Oh god, I hate everything about this.
Does the skooma still work?
Brandon?
Oh, 25.
The skooma does not, because it does not count towards your drunken master.
Oh, I mean like a poison thing. Oh, yeah.
How do you have an 11?
Trolls.
No, I can't get high
Well,
anymore.
Trolls, what I did was I took your 10
You
from
can't.
the Bardic Inspiration. Oh, I can't do that?
Yeah, it has to roll a d10.
Oh, yeah, because I put the 10 plus a plus 1 of my survival and
I was about to say, it's like,
together.
there ain't no way you got a plus 11 to survival, you nutcase.
No, I got a plus 1 for survival. I just took the plus 10 for Bardic Inspiration and the plus 1 from survival and put it together.
Yeah, no, you can't do that. That's not how this works.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's not how
shit.
it works. Said one. You take 1d10. Not a plus 10.
You
God.
Alright.
freaking human goober. So,
It was just an honest to God mistake.
now roll base
Way off,
d20. Okay, there you go.
I already did that. It's like, lay off me. Alright, 12. Let me 13.
By the way, I'm back.
So what are you
You
trying
have-
to do again?
Cut off the
Like
head of a
Griffin's
Gryffindor.
heads.
Say again, I couldn't even hear you. What?
To cut off the head of a Griffin.
Oh, yeah, you do.
Okay, cool.
There's a second griffin. Yeah,
Do
fuck
I-
it. I'll try. No, fuck. Do I get the bardic thingy?
What do you need?
Do I get the bardic inspiration?
No.
Well, sorry guys.
What were you trying to even do?
Cut the head of the second griffin.
The
No.
head of the second griffin is now a little bit ruined.
So I just looked up what a griffin looks like in The Witcher, and holy hell, they are terrifying.
Okay, so let's go get the cart from way over there. Let's cut some grass and fill it up so we can hide in there. And then you can haul us into town.
By the way, when we get back to the cart, Kodar's just drinking like 20 vials of this fucking weird ass liquid, and he looks very disappointed and sad.
Honestly, I think skooma would still work for you. Just because it would kind of ruin the entire class if you couldn't drink alcohol.
Well, no,
Wait, did you just
alcohol.
open up
Alcohol.
skooma?
Well, that's the thing is alcohol is fine. Alcohol still does everything it's supposed to do. It's a different kind of poison that doesn't. So that's
Here's
what
the
I'm
thing,
getting at.
though. Skooma is kind of based on alcohol.
I mean,
Like,
skooma
okay,
is quite
What
literally
I would argue is, for Gadar, since skooma was his, his thing of choice, maybe you should make the alcohol not work and skooma to work. Just because he's a skooma person. Does that make sense?
Yeah. But now
I
we
don't
get to
know.
what,
I'm kind of sad now that Kadar can't get his skooma.
but now we get to watch Kadar go through skooma withdrawal.
Oh my god.
Aldrich is just standing near Kadar, trying to make him not sad, even though he probably won't be able to do it.
He's gonna offer you the vial.
Kadar, what are you doing, man? Why are you so sad? We just killed these beasts.
Orwin should not worry about it. Kodar will be fine.
You're far from fine, though, and you're drinking a lot. More than you usually do. What's up with that?
Kodar thinks the portal has ruined the skooma. Kodar can't feel anything.
Here, let me see.
Kodar is disappointed.
Let me try.
I give it the vial.
I'm gonna get a swig of skooma.
Oh my god.
Azor's going to be watching all this as he finishes bandaging up.
Brandon,
How much does an Estus flask heal?
who's munching, damn it? If you're gonna munch, please mute the mic, please.
Lori, mute yourself, you demon.
Fucking time, I'm not doing anything.
Brandon, what do I roll for drinking skooma?
Constitution saving throw.
Ooh!
You're high.
Oh shit.
You. I forget what the stats of Skooma are, but you now have
I
those on.
posted it.
Just tell me how I feel so I can act it.
High.
Damn. I don't know what you're talking about, man. That is good skooma. Man, you've been hiding that from us for all this time? That's. Oh, God. That's good
Morwen's
skooma.
drank the last good. Quadar is disappointed. Quadar should have
Yeah.
drank it, given it to Morwen.
No, man, you said it was ruined. It's. That's. The sky is so pretty.
Lady Dragonborn, should we be on our way?
I agree. This is a waste of time.
Agreed.
Yeah, let's go.
Any more experiment with that drug will ruin our combat prowess.
I need to get in the cart.
I'm just gonna shove Morwen in the cart.
Anna
Fucking
just- Anna-
hell, what happened?
Anna just kind of shakes her head. She's like, "You're an interesting group."
We have many individuals from everywhere around Tamriel. But thank you. Good comments.
Alpharius, get in here. You have to hide too. We have long ears. They don't like us.
Alpharius puts his hoodie on and says, "I am fine. Thank you, Morgan. Thank you for your thoughts."
And you're gonna leave me all by myself under this thing with the what's that? Is that grass? It smells like grass. It smells nice.
Alpharius is looking
Now-
at people and like, who could I send inside? But he can't find anyone.
Now, is Trolls... I have a question. Is Trolls looking like Trolls, or is she looking like someone else?
I'm looking like me.
Thought you were looking like the guard dude.
Only when people are around.
Ah,
Why? I had to walk away for a second. Did I miss something? Did someone show up?
Greed.
No, I'm just wondering if Trolls needs to go in the cart or not.
I mean, I can do whatever the hell I want. I have disguise self and I can just be invisible.
Don't you want to keep a high Morrowind company?
Yes, I absolutely do.
Alpharius says I should not leave Lady Morgan all alone.
Do not worry, Altharius. I've taken care of her many times before. It'll be just fine.
Let's both be there. And why don't you tell me more about your past inside?
All right. So there I was in the court of Ulfric Stormcloak, one of his main spies and advisors.
Alpharius
So
listened very intently.
It.
And he looks to me and says, Trolls, my favorite advisor. Could you please help me plan these crucial plans to help me rid the land of imperial filth? I said, of course, my liege. Anything for your favorite concubine. I'm gonna roll a
You're
big.
so full of
I'm
shit.
gonna roll a big fat deception.
Actually, I don't know if that would apply because you're Dunmer. There's no way Ulfric would fucking.
I'm rolling deception. I'm very good at
Even if
lying.
you roll it, it's still, It's
Fuck you,
makes
I'm
no
rolling.
sense.
Roll it.
Whatever.
Let's see how much you either win or fail.
I'm gonna bardic inspiration. Can I do that to myself?
Well,
No, I can't.
I think it should also be at a disadvantage because everyone knows about Ulfric
And how awesome he is.
and how racist he is.
I am talking.
Actually,
Everyone would know about it.
I'm going to point out, Azar seems to know very little about modern history. Like, he's asked in the past, who the hell is Stormcloak?
Okay, maybe you don't know, but the rest of us know.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say it loud, I was like, God, Ulfric's a pussy.
For real.
Ulfric is the best.
Anyways,
Who is so?
Nat 20 on it!
Oh yeah. What do I need to roll for that one? To know that
Inside.
he's lying. Insight? Alright.
I doubt you're gonna get it.
I got a
Oh,
nat
fuck.
22.
But what's your modifier?
No, +1.
Yeah, no, I have a plus 12 to that. I got a overall 32, so piss off.
Honestly, I would have said that because that lie is so outrageous. I agree that would have had disadvantage.
Yeah,
just me.
it is too outrageous.
I'm gonna let Bot decide that, you cuck. Whenever he gets back.
I'm right here. I've been here the whole time.
Is it disadvantage?
Disadvantage.
For the people who lived in the Elder Scrolls universe, it would be disadvantage on them, yeah, because they know it fairly well. So I'm gonna say disadvantage. I'm sorry.
You piece of
For
shit.
someone like Aldrich or anyone from this land, they wouldn't get it. But for anyone
or
from
Azure who didn't live there at the time.
yeah, who never knew anything. So against Azure and Aldrich, I'll say that 20 stands. But for the rest of your companions who are from Skyrim, it's disadvantage.
Should I just get advantage on the roll?
No, you have the nat 20 on Aldrich and Azure. They are completely buying with what you said. However, everyone else, just roll a d20, just roll the check again. And then just take the lower. So 20.
Well,
So
I'm high.
only Quadar, Alfarius, and V got you on that one.
I just turned to trolls and I'm like, troll is shit, you know that?
Alfarius just says, I think that you. I heard a story about you. You were doing quite well near Ulfric Stormcloak.
Ah, yes. We were the best of pals.
Hold on,
Oh,
what?
then we should visit him and make sure that he makes a nice feast for you.
Oh, yes, of course. He does it all the time.
Trolls, dumb question. What race are you?
I'm a Dunmer.
Denver, okay.
So, if you don't mind, can I ask you a bit about what you people are? I don't know that much about. You said elves before. Also, what is this dragon king that you are, Azure?
Sorry, Dragon King?
Kin,
Kid?
not king. Are you not a dragon?
I'm Argonian. Hits his chest proudly. One of the true people of Tamriel.
I have seen many people trying to become dragons who look a lot like you.
We are not dragons. We are not tied to those winged abominations. We are one with the land.
Lord Azure, should we be on our way while you're having your chat with the?
I agree.
Well, I assume you guys took a long. I'll say you guys take a long rest.
Mhm.
So you get the
Oh,
benefits
short-
of a long. You get the
No,
benefits
short
of a
rest.
long. Well, do you want to do long or short?
Long.
Long.
No.
Okay.
Whatever.
So we'll do a long rest. You guys rest up. You harvest the griffins. You get on the cart. You head out. So now we're on the cart talking.
Alright.
How long does the highness last? Am I good now?
After a long rest, yes.
Also, out of curiosity, who's in the cart? Who's outside of the cart? Let's decide.
Good idea. Since you guys do all have horses, you have about 6 horses amongst you all. So
I'm in the cart.
I'll be
have
out
to
of the cart.
I have to be in the cart because I have to be hiding.
Alfarius is in the cart as well.
You guys wanna
I'm
be in
on.
the front?
Hold up. Sorry. I am outside of the cart. I'm riding along next to it. However, I am not riding on one of the horses. I'm riding on my bear.
Anna is on her horse.
I'm just on one of the horses that were there then.
Trolls has a disguise or not?
I
The way.
I'm just in the cart, but I can disguise myself on a moment's notice.
Oh. Then why are you in the cart?
Cause why would I bother effing with a horse?
Oh my god. Who's
Because
whistling?
if you were not in the cart, someone else will be effing in the cart. Wink, wink. I'm the worst.
You really are.
Lady Falls.
Yes.
It was a nice casting that you have done with the fist.
Oh yeah, it's kind of new. I just kind of figured it out. It's real swell. Good for squishing people.
I completely agree.
Not as impressive as the ability just to summon a whole tower, though.
Who does that?
Me. Yeah, you.
Very nice.
And your character would have spent several nights inside a tower that just came out of nowhere because of me.
Okay. He still asked the gang to, act, play the joke to
Of
the
course,
gang,
of course.
And then says, I have to say that is actually a very nice cantrip as well.
Yeah, I mean, screw camping, am I right?
Agreed.
Because a gentleman like ourselves, she's very obviously a girl. No nobleman should ever have to go without a shower.
I am not a nobleman, but I know that we have nobles among us. I'm happy to hear that we share their life as best as we can.
Indeed. I shall treat you all as if you were my finest servants back in my home.
Oh my god.
Out of character, she was a fucking street urchin.
Obviously. Matthias just smiles, and it's a very, haha, what a nice joke smile.
Yeah, very interesting.
Morbin, you're all right?
No.
Why?
You see, I'm very okay when I do the lying, but when I hear it from other people, I have very low tolerance. It weighs heavily on my soul, you know?
What little tiny shard of it there is left.
You wouldn't know.
Or do
You
I?
wouldn't know.
Or do you not?
You do not.
Or do I not? Or do I know? Maybe I know everything.
Maybe. You know
Maybe.
nothing.
That is
Maybe
always a
nothing
question.
there.
Oh yeah,
Oh, fuck, you're right.
shut up, you bimbo. Anyways.
Why don't you, I will give you a challenge, okay?
Alright.
Say, if you can stay quiet for the next 2 hours, I'll give you 100 gold. How about that?
Oh, we're doing it like this then. Or how about, ding? I don't. And I sit down and I start singing a song.
What song do you sing?
What's the worst Skyrim song we know?
You know what you should sing?
My hero, the Dragonborn
No.
comes.
No.
Oh my
you,
god.
you know what song you should sing?
What's
that
the
you conveniently now know?
what?
The duck song.
I traded that one in. Remember?
Huh? No, he still left you with.
Oh, well,
two.
I refuse. I have some class here.
So, roll me a performance check, please.
What do I roll to kick her off the cart?
So that would be a
Strength.
shove. Hold on.
You do not want to pick this fight, but okay. Aw. I'm doing it on purpose, of course.
So you sing the song quite badly. Anna's just on her horse, just like with her forefingers pinching her, the bridge of her nose, like.
I would like to roll my panache, which is basically I am quite charming, and I want to persuade trolls to just be like, "Hey, let's not sing that song. Maybe the Lady Dragon."
Okay. Persuasion versus
Creature's
This would-
wisdom insight check.
insight. Okay, yeah. Persuasion versus insight.
Oof. Okay, yeah. Fuck. How did I not want that? You crit.
So, Darius, you don't even have to say a word. You just look right at her, and you just give her. You literally just give her the puppy dog eyes.
You.
And Trolley, you feel the forces of the cosmos just work against you, and you're just like, no, I must stop, and you stop.
I think I've been seduced.
Actually, yeah, you probably really want to bang him right now.
Oh god,
Someone's
now we
gonna
have.
not wake up.
Now we're going to have to listen to Trolley attempt to flirt with.
I
this
shall.
guy
I am very much gonna do that now.
and watch as another person just gets more and more jealous.
The city is within. It's been about a day of travel. The city is within eyesight now.
I'll be right back.
Groans quietly as he's like, finally.
Kadar, is that how it is pronounced? Your name is said.
Yes, it is Quadar.
Quada. What is your kind? Why do you have so much of burn? Are you akin to lions?
You can see him as a thing though, because he has disguise on. Just
but
pointing out.
didn't he show his true appearance at any point?
Yeah, he did.
He did.
So-
Okay. Ignore me.
So,
In Quadar's land, there is a person called the Main. He is like a lion.
so you are a lion.
Could you repeat that? Sorry.
So you are a lion.
Sure, Quadar would like to be called a lion.
Very well. Kadar the lion.
Kara starts laughing.
Where do you come from? What is your homeland like?
Quadar came from the very lovely lands of elsewhere. And in elsewhere, it is a mixture of desert and jungles. Quadar spent most of his life in the jungle, studying martial arts, so he could, say, protect the main. But Quadar, let's say, he traveled and decided to sit on a tree and drink skooma and forgot about most of that stuff.
What is skooma? Is that the thing you're drinking before?
He kind of looks kind of sad. Would you like to try it?
No,
Kadar still has the last bottle of skooma.
no, thank you. I saw what that did to uh, your pointy-eared friend there. I don't think I want that.
Norway is weak.
Oh
You know
my
what?
god.
You know what? While this entire conversation is happening, I think this is a good point for one Mr. For my character to interrupt, and he's going to call back, or slow his ride and go. You ask a lot of questions, stranger, for someone we barely know.
Yeah, meet Azura, the mom of the group.
Well, you weren't here when I was being asked the questions.
Oh,
Can't do much about that.
looks to as one of the others for confirmation on this.
Mm-hmm. Maribel nods. We asked him a lot of questions when we first met him.
And she
Yeah, there
learned
was-
how to praise the sun. It was amusing. And
Interesting.
he starts praising the sun.
But if you are so curious, you can ask me whatever you want.
Very well. Who are you? Obviously, would be my first question.
My name is Aldrich. I come from Irithil, city in Lodron.
Never heard of it.
No, it seems like it is from somewhere else entirely. I was searching for some things when I found this room full of paintings. As soon as I touched one, I simply came here.
You fell out through a door, yes?
Something like that. It's strange. Apparently, some paintings are cursed or blessed. It depends on however you see it. And you can access other dimensions through them.
Right, directing to the chat as Azur and Aldrich continue to roleplay. Alfarius, you are being hit on in the chat. Continue, Azur.
Hmm.
Azur.
Yep.
You're up. You guys are up.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of what to say. Are you planning on staying here, going back? What's your plans?
I do not know. I have a duty to fulfill back in my land. But if this helps with this duty, I don't see why I shouldn't stay here longer. It's not like I'll die anyway.
You never know.
Oh,
What do you mean?
unfortunately,
You won't die.
I can't die. I was killed once and I don't think I can ever be killed again. I am undead. If I die too many times, perhaps I'll simply lose my sanity, but I'll never truly die. Not while the fire is faded.
Wait, you're some sort of undead abomination? Like a Dunma? Or, sorry, what are they called again in Skyrim?
A drower?
Yeah, like a drower.
I don't know what a drawer is. I
Think of a
I'm-
dried up corpse. that walks around.
When that happens, it usually means that the undead has gone hollow. They've lost their sanity and gave up. They have no purpose anymore. I still have a purpose to fulfill. I will not go hollow anytime soon.
Looks at you rather untrust with a face that looks rather untrusting. He's not obviously used to schooling his emotions, at least not in this form.
In my land, there are lots of cycles when the fire starts to fade and when it's reignited. Some people are called to link the fire and make sure it stays up, because that is the will of the gods. I was one of these people. One, I died, and now I'm back to make sure that the fire is linked again. Perhaps to stay dead when it's actually linked this time.
City is now about maybe a good 1,000 yards.
I would say it is an interesting land for you to visit, but lately it's not looking good. Not because since the fire is fading. But when it was alive, the moonlight that shined upon Irithyll was beautiful.
Just grunts at all this. Doesn't really say anything, but looks like he's contemplating something as he go for it.
Morwen, would you make me a perception check, please? Alfarius as well.
Sorry, I'm late. I know. Oh, okay.
Alfarius, you notice nothing. Morwen, you just barely managed to notice that Anna has a very interesting looking dagger at her hip.
Sorry, I'm distracted right now.
It's at this point that as you continue to march on, the city is starting to get within pretty easily view of a distance.
Mm-hmm.
So, is everyone in disguise?
No, I'm hiding under the grass in the cart.
No, I'm
heck?
not in disguise because I don't think anyone would recognize me since I came in with the Danny DeVito costume.
Well, not only that, but you're a Breton. Bretons don't exactly look,
Elvish.
spooky. Yeah, they don't exactly look spooky.
Oh God, I don't know. I should have just kept the Danny DeVito thing because that was such a good costume.
I think I am registered in full disguise.
I'm just saying, is there anyone that looks like an elf that's either A, not hiding, or B, not in disguise?
Can I roll my disguise kit to disguise myself?
Yes, you may.
Can I roll it for others as well?
Oh, I have a disguise kit too, but I guess I'm
Anyone who's
gonna
not-
roll it. Yeah.
Okay, so 23, that looks good. 16, that's good.
Can I roll
So-
for rolls?
Trolls, now's your
She doesn't need. She has her illusion magics.
Trolls, now's your chance to impress Alfurius with how amazing you are with disguises. Show him your Ulfric impersonation. Is not so even here?
I was muted that whole time, but yes, I turn into Ulfric Stormcloak. I was literally saying that. I thought you were agreeing with me. Yeah, I literally just like, oh, town, damn.
Okay.
Snap my fingers.
There is one problem with that spell.
What?
The voice.
You
turn into Ulfric Stormcloak in terms of looks, but then when you speak, it's your voice.
Oh, here's the problem. I have actor, so I can fake it.
All right.
I can nail Ulfric.
So it's a slightly more high-pitched Ulfric, but it's
no, dude.
Like
I get to perfectly copy people's voices.
Oh, you can? Okay.
That's literally what actor does.
Okay. So yeah, you turn into Ulfric and then start speaking like Ulfric. You guys have Ulfric right there.
Do not worry, Battle Brothers. We shall be all right.
The moment Trolls turns into Ulfric, I will start singing "Down with Ulfric, Killer of Kings." Can I roll performance?
Go ahead. You're a better singer than the bard.
Oh, really?
I'll tired of this shit, and we'll just walk away towards the town ahead of them.
All right. So, are you guys all going at once? Are you guys going to send two to kind of scout and maybe talk to the guards at the front gate before you go in? What's going on?
I say let's send people to scout before we all walk in.
All right. So I assume Alfarius and Morwen are going up to the front then to chat.
Yeah. Taller than a normal wood elf, so yeah, he does actually
right.
go.
And you guys got pretty decent disguise checks on your disguise kits, so you guys look like humans. So you go up to the front.
And I was fed up, so I just walked.
So you go up to the front, and you notice that there are guards wearing the typical red and black armor, half plate, and they both have spears, and they look at you and they say, "So, welcome. What is your business in Caria?"
We're just passing through. We, our friends back there, we killed a couple of those griffins, and we were wondering if we could maybe
obtain a bounty.
Yes, if there's a bounty.
Yeah. Go talk to the quartermaster at the back. He'll get you a reward for that. Those griffins have been a little bit of a plague on us. That was very helpful. It's nice to finally get some. It's nice to finally get some help from some normal folk around here.
Yeah. So Morwen will hail the people in the back to come.
And remember, if you see any elves on the side of the road, just kill them. It'll be better for all of us.
Yeah, sure thing.
Of course. See, what did I tell you? I told you, good, simple folk can actually do some hunting for us. We don't need those witcher types.
What is the name of these group of elves? I come from...
there's a really nasty group called the Scoia'tael. I wouldn't recommend talking with them.
They killed my mom.
A man after our own heart. Kill as many as you can, then. Down with them all, I say.
Agreed. As Alfarius does a whistle, he has a very distinctive whistle. He says, "Come on, let's go. Let's get the money."
All right. So you guys are led into the town. It looks like any other, similar to the one you guys actually went into earlier, since there's not a whole lot of variation from this one to the last one, at least from what I'm reading. So you guys go find the quartermaster. You see this very, very large fellow. He's obviously, he's got a gut, and he looks like he could probably maybe use some exercise, but he does also look very kind of... So he looks like he could whack you pretty hard. But he's wearing big, heavy plate armor, kind of a blue tint, with the red and black trim tabard on. And he's sitting over at a table talking to some guards. They seem to be getting ready for some sort of conflict or something. And he looks up and he says, You're the ones who killed the griffins. Let me see the heads.
One head here, one head here, one head here, and the fourth head is destroyed thanks to our, friend with the big arms. But we brought some fures.
I see 2 heads.
We only got 2 heads, dummy. There was only 3 griffins.
Yeah, he says apologies. I meant the third one. Its head is explode, therefore we couldn't bring the body. It fall down from the.
Roll a deception.
Hell
Can I
yeah.
help him?
You don't need it.
No, you don't need it.
Yeah. I will roll insight.
Oh my god!
Oh,
Guys,
now,
get-
now can I help him?
That doesn't matter now!
Yes, it does. Maybe I can save it.
Alfarius, you're going to do what?
can I use my lucky?
Sure.
Would it help?
I'm just going to point out. Normally, that's you have to use that before the GM
Okay.
announces.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah, but can I try to help
No.
in this?
No.
Oh fuck.
That's a nat 20 on him. He looks,
Ah.
and this guy is somewhat old and grizzled. He's got a beard going. He looks like he's been very battle experienced,
Mhm.
and he's even got a few scars on his face. He looks very experienced. He looks like a guy who's been around the block a few times. He looks at the 2 griffins. He looks back at you, and he says, "As much as I'd like to believe you, you could have at least maybe cut off a claw or foot or something else for it. But no, I don't think you got 3 griffins. I think you got 2. So I will pay you for 2.
Push the
Well-
matter. Push the matter.
He critted. That's how you get in jail.
Can I ask one thing? Can I use panache one time in a scene, or can I keep using it? It doesn't say you can use it one time in a scene.
If it doesn't.
Panache only takes an action, so you can use it
Yeah.
whenever
So as
you've got
long
time
as-
to do
yeah.
an action, which is
So if it's
every
out
6
of,
seconds.
yeah, if it's
in
out of
theory.
combat, it's out of combat is technically every couple. Yeah.
I
Let's
thought it
try
was.
this.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so Alfarius is gonna literally try the worst trick in human history, and I'm gonna roll my. He's gonna say before I will say and then I will roll. He will say, "My kids are quite hungry. I have."
So another
begun to
deception.
Thank you.
Another deception.
No,
So
should I just roll panache first?
roll panache then deception.
Add our bardic inspiration to that.
Okay. Bardic inspiration is added to it.
That's an extra D10, 1d10.
So first I roll deception, and plus
1d10.
10, 30, I think.
All right. So I don't think he'll get this. Yeah, he does. So he gets a little distracted by Trolley, but then he kind of looks back to Alfarius and he says, "Well, you did do us a service, so I'll give you a little bonus on top of that. I can't pay you for a 3rd griffin, but I'll pay you a bit of extra on top of what these 2 are."
Thank you, good sir. The gods will appreciate what you did today.
Of course. And he nods and he goes through. Let's see. He starts counting out coins. He gives you 300 for each, and then he gives you, Alfarius, an additional 50.
Alfarius will smile.
Which in this land is actually, that's pretty good.
That's
I mean,
ridiculous.
That buys you food for a week.
Yeah, that's good goal.
Thank
So
you.
we gave
good
you,
sir.
yeah, 300 for each, for each griffin, so you got 600, and then Alfarius got an additional 50.
Alfarius just says, "May I learn your name, sir? So maybe I will name my next kid after you."
I wouldn't do that. My mother wouldn't even name her next kin after me. My name is Hector, though, if you must know.
Thank you, good sir.
Of course. Watch out for some of the fighting. Nilfgaard has proven to be, well,
hassles.
Those damn bastards.
Indeed. Like I said, watch out. They've also got some mages with them.
You see
What
just
is-
Ulfric Stormcloak spit. Puh, mages.
What is north of here? Out of curiosity.
Well, north of here, it depends on which path you take. Once you get to the fourth, you could go more towards the ocean side of east to Hemgfors, or if you continue to go north, you can hit Aid Gnavel. But if you take a small path, you could probably wind up in the Blendon Mountains, but I wouldn't recommend going up there. Nothing but odd folk up there.
The folk.
He looks around at his guards. He kind of gives them like a shoe motion. And the guards actually give you guys a lot of space to where it's just your group and him.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, I hear there is an academy up there, known as Kaer Morhen. It trains witchers, monster hunters. I wouldn't recommend going up there. However, it is your path. So if you go, and he kind of just shoos it away, and he says, once you come to the fourth, there are two ways you can go. You can go east or north. That is basically your two options.
So basically, don't go to the west, right? No, don't go to the east, towards the Weird Academy.
The Weird Academy is towards the northwest.
Northwest. Don't go to northwest.
Yeah.
Complete.
Granted, that's where you guys need to go. But yeah,
I know.
He says yes. Do not go northwest if you wish to avoid trouble.
Where is this war happening? Is it in the northwest as well, or it's in
The war is happening a bit. War is happening a bit further down south. You actually came by it if you came from the south, depending upon which route you took. You probably actually probably went right by.
Brandon,
Yeah.
are you confusing east with west, or am I?
Isn't it?
northeast?
No, northeast is Kermoran.
Mhm.
West is the ocean.
Where is the
Right.
compass? Where is the fucking compass?
You don't need to see a compass.
The map is north is up and down.
The
Whatever.
compass is down there.
What-
But yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah, northeast. I'm looking. I'm being an idiot. So yeah, west. Don't go northwest. Don't go northeast, because northeast is toward Kaer Northwest is toward the shore. Is toward
We are
Gulf of Praxida.
we're God-fearing folks.
I
Quartermaster.
think we want to go northwest actually. So maybe we should take the northern path and just make sure we don't diverge towards the east.
course.
Agreed.
Like I said, the fighting is down south. You actually probably came right by it. Good thing that you weren't. Good thing you didn't have any trouble with any Nilfgaard.
They are a good group. Gods protect us all the time, but thank you a lot for your concerns and thank you a lot for this money. Is there a tavern here that we can stay?
There is. Yes, there is. The Silver Fleece down that way. Probably the best one you'll find for miles.
Thank you, Quartermaster.
Of course.
As Alfarius kind of like leaves and comes back to the group and gives the information if they were not there, or if they were there, he would just say, so what are we doing now?
I think we should just go.
Alfarius looks at Azura to make a decision.
I'll shrug and go, nod slowly at the suggestion, and go, west would seem our best course of action, would not?
Should we be resting in the tavern, or should we just be on our way?
I can find a shelter in the woods. Do not worry, brother. I can literally summon a tower.
Look, let's look at the map. Let's look at the map. Like we can ignore the path. We know where we're going. We can just cut through the woods and cross that
Okay.
river there.
We can't.
Why not?
You heard the guards. There are groups in the woods.
Filthy elves.
Well, fine. Then we can go to the path north. And when we reach that game well or something close to there, we can cross the river and, you know.
Alfarius also looks at the Dragonborn, and then he says, the woods is going to be a bit of a trouble, according to the guards. Which one do you think which road do you think we should take?
He suggests that going east or west to Hengor's.
To where? Oh,
Over here.
oh yeah, I see it now.
No. Alfarius is asking to the Dragonborn.
Oh, okay.
There's elves in the woods, and they're like hunting humans, and there are a bunch of humans around here in our group. So Alfarius is asking, should we go through the woods, YOLO solo, or should we make the road longer? Because it's kind of her mission as well as much as ours.
If only we had some elves to vouch for the humans.
She kind of thinks about that for a moment. And she says, well, it is of the utmost importance that we get there as soon as possible, but I don't wish to put you all in danger if I don't have to. It is your choice. I will let you as a group decide. I will follow whatever you as the group decides.
Well, we don't. Here. We can disguise the others to look like elves and just cut through the woods.
Out of character, I do literally have a spell that just lets me like put disguise self on the whole party. Like literally, I just make you all elves.
So it will be a
We
lot
should probably
faster and
go that in
straightforward.
character, not out of
Okay.
Yeah.
character.
Yeah.
So, yeah, going straight forward would seem to be the best route.
I vote woods.
Not to mention that.
Is the enemy of the patience.
Yeah, but look, we can even skip the whole river because at the end of here, the river ends, so we can go around the river and be right there. See?
And
And
we
if
also have the
we're-
fucking Dragonborn, so I mean...
I think it would be best if we don't just burn down the whole woods.
Unnecessary risk is an unnecessary risk. I don't mind taking risks, but we don't know these places very well. That's all I'm saying.
We're not gonna get to learn it if we don't
Yeah, let's...
explore.
Alfarius looks at V, Azur, and Kadar, and Eldrick to make their decisions.
I say we take the roads.
I'm for the
Safe.
woods.
We got 2 for the woods and 1 for the roads.
I'll take the road.
2-2. Azur and Kadar.
Elf character. What would get us to the school the fastest? Is
Woods.
my question.
The woods.
All right. The woods seems fine with me.
3-2.
I'm not afraid of any stinking elves.
Well,
Alpha
Kodar would
Level.
like to return back to Tamriel as quick as possible, so Kodar would like to go to the woods.
4-2. My vote doesn't matter. I guess our group is taking the woods.
So, you veer off the path, and you head into the deep woods. Caden. There are some old places out here. Very old places.
I'm giving my guy pointy ears as I walk out here.
I'm gonna remove the disguise too. Finally, I can be myself.
To the detriment of all of us.
Mm.
Alfarius
So,
takes the best guys out as well.
So you continue on through the woods. It's a bit slower of a trek, but it's a more straightforward path, meaning you'll get there sooner. You start to delve deep in through the woods, and you take rests here and there. It's about, I'll say, 2 days go by. And you eventually get to a very large clearing where you sit down for one of your daily rests. And just a moment.
Out of character question,
Please
Did-
bring them all.
did trolls make disguises?
I mean, I was gonna only really do it if we needed to. Like, if we... So... I can't keep that spell up all the it's 8 hours of time, so I'd be literally only able to cover you guys for, like, 12 hours a day.
Would every single person in the party make me a perception check, please?
Of course.
I'm really hoping we meet the character. I
Oh, wait, fuck, it's the middle of the day, ain't it?
Yep, disadvantage on those perceptions.
Ah, my dark eyes! Let's see. Okay. Let's see if I can not get worse than that. Let's see if I can hit another 10. 19. Okay.
Alright, so Quidar and Morwen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just Quidar and Morwen. Quidar and Morwen, you guys can see some movement coming from the tree line area.
I will immediately roll into stealth.
This one can see the shadows moving in front of us.
Alfarius,
Mhm.
as you rest up against a tree, you feel a sharp point
Mhm.
kind of poke the back of your neck,
Mhm.
and you hear in fairly decent common, "Don't move."
Not moving, friend.
So, Morwen, you notice that one of the figures has come up behind Alfarius and is pointing a crossbow the back of his head. Quidar, you notice this as well. No one else notices this.
I want to move behind the guy who's behind the fire.
What's that, 23 stealth? So I'll roll perception here.
Then, can I warn the party about that?
Yeah,
Or-
Quidar, you can tell everyone. It seems like the figures are kind of gathering around the clearing. There appear to be about maybe 20 of them.
I'm gonna cast invisibility on myself.
Okay, so you just poof.
Alfarius's hands is up, and he says, "There was no need for violence, friend. We can all talk."
It's
Yeah.
a feminine voice, and it
Mhm.
says, "We'll see about that."
Can I pull the same move on the chick that's pointing the crossbow at the Farius? Only with a knife?
Yeah, you can do that.
I'm gonna go invisible as well.
I'm going
Yeah.
to use fast friends if I can see the person who is pointing the crossbow at.
You do not, but you're aware of the people there, but you don't see them. However, you know that you are being surrounded. Quidar has told you that there are
Oh, he
people surrounding
told me
you.
that someone is pointing a weapon at Alfarius. Can I not see someone behind him?
It's difficult. They almost seem to kind of blend in with the surroundings.
Oh, wait. I have a thing for this. So how big is this clearing? Then, like, their circle of us?
Well, there's about 20 people. The whole circled clearing is about maybe a good 120-foot radius around in a circle.
Okay. I'll save it for when it's more advantageous, because I have a spell that will really make them not want to be in the woods.
Alright, so... Morwen, what are you doing?
I'm going to go behind her. Do I see her? What does this person look like?
She is dressed in leather garb, very... her leather cloak and armor is almost very well camouflaged. Like it's got a little bit of greens and yellows, and it's like kind of medieval camouflage, if you will. And it blends in very, very well. She's got a hood over her head. She's, you know what the Scoia'tael dressed like. She's dressed like.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to. Ah, fuck. I'm afraid that if I do something with a weapon, I might escalate it. I don't want to escalate it. I want to de-escalate it. So
Intimidation?
no, I'm not gonna do intimidation. I'm going to. I'm going to hold back for now. I'm going to wait to see if
Okay.
Alfarius can talk his way out of it. If not, I'm gonna intervene.
Okay.
I'm not gonna.
Okay, so the elven woman says to you, Alfarius, just step up and walk backwards slowly. Your companions don't seem to have noticed yet. Right now.
No.
Excuse me.
They know that you are around. There is no need for violence, like I said. We are going.
And what exactly is it that you are all doing in our territory?
We are going to the Kaer Morhen.
There's a pause. And why do you want to go there?
There is an individual there that knows about a mission that we wish to do. It is not political. Strictly personal.
Roll me a persuasion.
Please. I don't think he is lying, by the way. Like,
I know, just roll me a persuasion.
Mhm.
I'm not having you roll deception because you're not lying.
Yeah.
Persuasion.
he will just saying that he will add this. If you wish to be sure, you can watch us until we go to the Kaer Morhen. But up to you, lady.
I'll say you got it.
That's perception and persuasion.
Yeah,
Oh, shit, I
do a persuasion. Yes, you see her. She is right there.
Yes, hello.
Okay. It wasn't really that hard of a roll since you're not really doing anything, massively persuasive. She kind of pauses, and then she kind of does a hand sign, and then you feel the pressure on the back of your neck fall off, and the figures, all of the 20 of the figures, start to move back into the woods.
Alfarius turns towards her and then says, "Thank you."
She doesn't say anything, but she slowly starts to vanish back into the brush.
My name's Alfarius, by the way.
Mira.
As he points as he gets his hand to his heart and nods, very respectful and charming. And then he
They all
comes to
just-
the group.
How many elves are you gonna seduce?
All of them.
He comes to the group with his hand raised and he says, "Everything is fine. Alfarius stay today again." As he looks
Can
at
I-
Azur,
Can I come out now?
Azor just raises an eyebrow at that.
the elves are not happy with us entering the wood, but they believed me that when I said that we are moving to Kaer Morhen, I think they're going to watch us until we go, but not attack unless they change their minds.
Then we should get moving.
Grunts at this and says, "Let them come. We are
They're
strong."
Agreed, Lord, but there's many of them, 20.
There is no reason to start conflicts that don't involve us, okay?
I'm no coward that runs away with his
This
tail
is
between
not
his
about
legs.
cowardice. This is about, common sense. We are in their home.
Rolls his sword, just gives you a deadpan look and goes, "I don't care either or growls. And they should be polite to guests. However,
We are not
I will.
guests.
I will consent.
We're uninvited.
Can I finish my character speaking?
Please, Christine, let someone finish speaking before you
Yeah.
start interrupting.
That's not Christine interrupting, that's Morwood interrupting.
Well, you, as a player, please stop interrupting people when they're speaking.
Yeah.
Continue, Azur.
As Orwa was said, they should be. Then they need to learn manners. However, I do agree that we should keep moving. This is a waste of. Would be a waste of time to remain here.
But we aren't guests, we're uninvited here.
Marvin, there's no need for arguing as well. Let's be on our way and get out of this woods as soon as possible. Is everyone all right?
Yes.
First nods. He looks at everyone one by one to make sure everyone is all right.
You hear an invisible voice. Oh, I'm more than all right.
Yeah, they do.
Like right next to you.
Just smile and nods.
Whatever.
Let's be on our way then.
I'm already gone.
Oh, thank God.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to remember your name again. What's your
What are
character's
you talking about?
Alfarius, right? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You hear? Hey, it's hard for me to see my feet when I can't see anything. You mind holding my hand?
Why don't you get into my arm? My hands need to be quite ready for.
Oh, of
any
course,
type
of
attack.
course. Yes, so we're just locking arms.
Mhm.
Oh
Does
my
so
God.
enthusiastically.
With a small.
Lefarius doesn't say anything as he walks, but he is like watching the woods to see if there's like anyone who's gonna like just ambush us.
All the ambushes.
V, Maribel kind of comes up next to you and she's like, "So what do you make of this new place?"
It's very strange. I've never seen anything so odd, but it's quite intriguing at the same time, isn't it, cousin?
It is. It is very intriguing. Granted, when I said that we would go off on explorations and dungeon delving, I did not think we'd actually be going to other worlds, but I think it's an upside.
I do enjoy it quite a bit. I wish we could have taken the full carcass of the griffin. It would have been quite an interesting sell.
I'll tell you what, we'll be welcome to take it next time, but you're the one doing all the skinning and gutting.
I understand. We should bring it to the college. Wait, no, the college just is destroyed. Sorry.
Yep.
Oh, but that would be so much fun, though. Just like to see what, because I've never seen a griffin like this before.
I wonder what else we'll see here. I'm getting the vibes that there are other creatures that are unique to this land from ours.
I still can't believe we're in the presence of the Dragonborn. Oh my god.
Are you seriously fanboying out right now? I mean, I am too, but seriously, like,
Yeah, it's the Dragonborn, because I was saying from the beginning of this entire plot, I mean, adventure, that I wanted to be the Dragonborn.
well, we got to meet her, so what are you going to say to her now?
Hi? No, I already said hi. Maybe I could get her autograph.
She kind of thinks, she's like, we have to use this time wisely. We have to
I
ask her the
know.
proper questions.
All right, I know. I will ask for an autograph at the end of this mission. Oh, gosh. So my main question is, before I want to run it by you before we go talk to the Dragonborn Anna, is what is inside of that Elder Scroll that is so important?
Have you not read about Elder Scrolls? Do you not know what they do?
I mean, remember the last time I read it, I almost went blind?
Well, supposedly they have infinite knowledge,
Mm-hmm.
telling the past, present, and future as things are to be.
Right, right. Hmm. At a game, I do apologize. But why was the reason we came into the portal again? It was just such a long time ago.
Because you guys had made a deal with Clavicus Vile that you were to
Right.
give him an Elder Scroll.
Okay. Sorry.
Specifically this one. However, it was stolen, and the Dragonborn pursued them through a portal, which Parthenex showed you. Now
Okay.
you guys are in this land pursuing the same people, trying to get the Elder Scroll back.
All right. Thank you so much. I do apologize for that.
Because if you fail,
All of us will be dead.
Clavicus Vile will get your soul.
Okay, so now that I know the reason behind that, again, I do apologize. It's been a while, so I just have to do a recap. How strong are these characters, too? That's what I asked my cousin.
What, looking around at everyone else? I do not know. Maybe you should ask the companions how strong they are.
No, not them. I'm talking about the two people that were chasing.
I'm not sure. I haven't asked Anna about them. She said that they're servants of the Daedra, so they probably know some form of magic.
Well, I'm technically a servant of the Daedra myself. I whisper. I don't say it loud. I whisper it.
Well, yes, several people are, but I mean in terms of unsavory folk. We're savory folk.
Right.
I can't believe it.
Hmm.
You know what? Eff it. I'm gonna go talk to her right now, and she kind of pulls away from you immediately and goes and pulls back towards Anna.
Oh, I'm following her. I'm like, wait for me. All right. So all three of us are just gonna be talking a little bit.
Yeah. You, Anna, Maribel. Just chit-chatting.
All right. I was still trying to hold my excitement, just be like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm talking to the Dragonborn.
Anna just kind of looks at you and says, I didn't know I had a following.
Sorry.
Of course. And I would be happy to sign a parchment for you.
Oh my god, this is happening. This is really happening.
She gives you a pat on the shoulder and she says, I am more than honored to be fighting alongside you as well for this quest.
Oh, I'm nothing. I'm just a little warlock. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less.
Well, you've shown to be quite impressive, actually.
No, I'm not. Like I said, I'm just a little warlock. My cousin here, on the other hand, she's someone that you will be impressed with. I have never met someone that was close to my age that knows so much magic.
She nods and talks with you a bit more. And then after you're done talking and chit-chatting with her, she pulls back and she pulls up next to Azure.
Azur's just going to not really look her, or not turn to face her, but his eyes are slowly going to tilt towards her direction.
Azure Everscale, is it not?
That's what I go by.
So I see. And I take it from what I've heard from your companions, you are in a bit of a bind, so to speak, with the one known as Clavicus Vile.
We were forced into making a contract with the beast of man, that foolish monster.
She tilts her head, almost like she's listening to something. And she nods and says, and what does your master think of that?
He has not deigned to speak to me on such topics,
See,
nor do I ask him for his
opinion. I understand.
is not my way. Right.
And what do you hope to gain from this adventure?
What one such as myself could only hope for, to help spread the word of my master.
Kind of nods a bit. I once made a deal with your master once.
Oh, I hope that was to your satisfaction.
It was to my satisfaction, although your master was a bit angry with me for a while. Eventually, over time, he came to understand my decision.
Well, one can't question the great Dragonborn's decision now, can we?
I am merely an ordinary woman. I just simply have made decisions that have affected the course of many. However, I am no servant of Mr. MB. I think this would be a more appropriate item for you to possess. It is dull and not blessed, but it's more fitting that you at least have it. It is not something that I think I should carry around, since he is not my master. She reaches into a bag of holding, and she pulls out a very long and familiar-looking mace. And she hands you the mace, Caesar.
I'm going to take it almost reverently, as I recognize this mace.
Yep. It is very ornate, and it looks like that would really hurt if you whack someone with it.
I take it slowly in my hand as if I'm holding something precious.
As I said, perhaps one day it will find power for you, but for me it served its purpose. And like I said, I think it belongs in your hands more than it does mine.
I will hold on to this. Thank you. This is a great gift.
She nods. Of course. Thank you for helping me. And she rides back up to the front.
Can I roll?
Or what?
Perception to see her blade. Again.
To see her blade? Yeah.
Thank you.
Brandon, the M's.
I rolled.
Yes, but remember it's dull.
Mm-hmm.
So let me type this in. Oh yeah, holy shit. She is wearing chainmail under her leather armor. She has a very nice looking shield, a decent helmet. She has a Skyforged steel greatsword at her side, but it's slightly different. It looks just a little bit different. It's got a little tiny curve to it, and it does appear to be glowing with faint magic. She has a blade of woe at her other hip, and she also has a couple throwing daggers and a crossbow on her back.
Duel, as a member of the certain organization, know that she is indeed the listener. Okay.
I don't think that everyone knows who the listener is, though.
Only Alfarius and Morwen.
Even in the Dark Brotherhood.
No, no, I
it
mean
is
even the
not
Dark
known.
Brotherhood. I mean.
Only Alfarius and Morwen know. You two are both rank enough to know this. You
If
didn't
you-
know it was. You didn't know that it was her. However, when you see the dagger, and
And the
then
mark
you
on it?
actually, yeah, and then you see that the dagger is not just an ordinary blade of woe. This is a dagger that is given only to those who reach the title of Black Hand. Not only that, but it's
Okay.
very unique looking. So she is very high up in the organization.
So we would know she's Black Hand. We wouldn't necessarily know that she's the listener.
Right. You at least know that she's up there to.
Yeah, that would
take
make
part.
sense.
However, if you look at the history of the Dark Brotherhood, sometimes when a listener does not exist or has not been chosen, the members of the Black Hand will speak for the Mother. This has not happened in hundreds of years due to the fact that the Dark Brotherhood is still nothing compared to what it once was. However, you both are knowledgeable about the organization and about its history. You know that this would be a possibility.
All
Okay.
that matters for Alfarius is that she is indeed the listener. So he is just continue talking, like he just saw the blade, nodded, doesn't say anything, like like it doesn't even nod to her. He just treats her like she is the Dragon Ball, but doesn't say anything and continue talking with trolls.
I'm going to have to leave here.
Okay, we're just about done here.
Bye.
You all head on up, and you see like you're getting into the mountains now.
Like here.
And yeah, you're very close. You're just on the other side of the river. So I'll go ahead and mark an X so I don't forget. And you get to the river, and you guys are thinking about just to cross it. And when that happens, you see something across the river.
Something?
It looks like humanoid shapes. It looks like humanoid shapes at first. And then you see something distort in the air. And the tree in front of you distorts, and then you see two trees pop. And then the river that's flowing all of a sudden switches its direction of flow. You hear a grunt behind one of the trees, and then a flash of light. What in the hell is going on here? Where is this place? Pine trees. Thick forest. This must be north, somewhere near Kaer Morhen. You just hear this because there's enough echo.
What do I know what the man looks like, or is he too far away for me to tell?
He's behind a tree. You guys have to go around the tree and take a look.
I'm gonna go
Well-
around the tree and take a look.
Yeah, same.
Kaer Morhen. Yeah, this is definitely north. You see a man in somewhat decent studded leathers, 2 swords on his back with a belt across his chest with knives and a small crossbow doing his back. He has a white beard. His hair is snow white, pulled back into a ponytail. And he's about maybe 6'3". He says, "Huh?" He looks over to you all and he's like, "Excuse me, where are we?"
Hi.
Hello, good sir.
Well,
Is
met.
this Kaer Morhen?
I believe so. I just was in a bit of an incident. I do not know if I was teleported somewhere. This looks
Oh,
like
I'm sorry.
This looks like the land near Kaer Morhen. Yes, northern mountains. This is the stream. Yes, this is the stream Grenlich. We are near
Yes,
Kaer
sir.
Morhen.
This is Alfarius, as he extends a hand.
Geralt of Rivia.
Valeri. I stick out my hand as well.
Hi, I'm Morwen.
When?
Wait, you're not You're not looking at us suspiciously. Huh.
Nice eyes, good sir.
Indeed, you notice he does have yellow eyes. He looks at all of you and he says, "It's been an odd day for me." He kind of shakes his head.
We came to find Kaer Morhen. We have some business to do. Would you be so kind to let us there?
He kind of looks around and now he's kind of starting to gain a little bit of suspicion, but he's still just kind of mildly looking at you. And you remember one thing that's out of place here, Morin.
Mm-hmm.
The man on the cart that you guys saw way back down south when you first came here was also named Geralt.
So, how common is the name Geralt around this land?
As far as I know, I'm the only one who's named it.
Well, 'cause here's the thing. We saw another one that was very similar to you with the same name a few days ago that was in a cart and really, really bunged up.
Ashen white hair.
White hair, like your hair, like white. Only he was shaved.
Interesting. Did he have something similar to this? And he shows you the necklace. Did he have something like this or similar?
Did we notice that?
Yes, he was wearing the silver pendant.
Yes, actually.
Hmm.
Do you have a twin or something?
No, but perhaps he just took on some traits that I did. Another Witcher, perhaps. I wonder what school he was from. I need to gain my bearings. I don't actually know what is going on here.
Excuse me, Mr. Geralt. What is a Witcher?
It's the monster killers. We read that in the book.
I don't remember reading any book with you, Morwen.
Oh,
well, to be fair,
we can't all be well educated.
You guys
Fuck
did
off and
go.
die.
You guys did go to a library to read, but either way.
Yeah.
He says, well, we are monster slayers, and we take upon certain rights to make us like this. And he just kind of goes into the Witcher's Guide for Dummies explanation of Witchers, and he kind of says, I must get back to Kaer Morhen to find out what is going on here.
Can I ask you something, sir? Where were you last before you just appeared here? Do you remember where you were?
Yes, I was at Point Vanis doing a contract. It was a Noon Wraith. Yes, it was a Noon Wraith, and I tracked it down, and I saw a door open up in a tree, and I was thrown into it.
Huh. Where is that place?
He points west.
Huh.
Maybe we can listen to the story near a fire when we are all full, resting in the Kaer Morhen.
Well, he kind of looks around. I don't know what Esamir will say to this, but we'll see.
Well, we would appreciate your hospitality. After all, we
Of course, as
have
I'm saying,
traveled for many days.
As I'm saying, I am not denying you hospitality. It's just that it's not my place to give it. We will see what they say at Kaer Morhen.
Thank you, Geralt Overveer.
Yes, thank you. You hear freaking Ulfric Stormcloak, who is now currently locked arms with Alphys.
So he nods, and you guys all proceed to Kaer Morhen.
Now, what in Geralt's... No, I think it's only the presence of... Is it magic or monsters that his medallion...
Both.
Both. Yeah, he knew that.
And it said it's not silver, it's Demerich.
Right, that's actually what happened. That's actually how he was able to see you guys. Because he actually knew you guys were there before you came around the corner. Because it was vibrating, like, the moment he showed up.
I'm just going to watch him and slowly place my hand on my whip, not like threatening or to draw it, but just listening to my whip.
Your whip is quiet, with exception of a small whisper.
Oh. Does my
To find the whip whispers. To find the scroll, we will need this one. Let's work with him.
does my
Nod slowly, and just leaves it at that.
does my cat tattoo say anything about this?
The one who guides us to the scroll is the one who guides us to battle. Wise men say forgiveness is battle, but scroll does not equal battle. So what does battle equal?
Very good point.
And then everyone in the group hears a...
The Alfarius looks at everyone and says, everyone is all right? We have, we're probably coming to the Karamorn already.
Yes, great.
Any problems?
Mm-mm.
So you
No,
all
Everything's
start to-
fine.
you all
Not
start
I
to
won.
approach- Yep. You start to approach the steps of Karamorn. And you see the Karamorn in all of its glory. And then you see some more distortions appear.
What are these things?
I don't know, but I saw a few of them before I was thrown into the tree.
Any chance they followed you here?
Perhaps. He's looking around. He's got his hand on his sword, but he doesn't draw it yet.
So
And then-
what are these noon wraiths you said? Is that anything to do with it?
I've never seen a noon wraith that can do this.
Is this where he just throws a Dark Souls boss at us?
Oh god damn it. No.
Dancer of the Oriel Valley is gonna be dancing over us today, boys.
Oh god, why are you telling me this? Drew? This is bullshit.
The Alfarius is looking around and says, can someone let me check it? I can sneak around.
I say, wait, I got something for you. I just kind of evil grin, smack your ass, give you a greater invisibility.
Your ass just got slapped by Orphic Strong Cloak.
It did.
You know, like the last look of Alfarius before he turns greater invisibility was like, what the?
I think I'm gonna use my sign power and go into invisibility as well.
But yes, you have now greater invisibility, my friend.
So as you guys are all standing in this clearing in front of Kaer Morgan, you guys hear steps, like boots or something on hard surface, and that seems to echo throughout the little clearing. You notice that even though it is daylight, all of a sudden things start to get dark and it becomes nightfall, almost before your eyes. And the small glows tend to flicker around in and out. And you continue to hear footsteps.
Oh god.
Could I hold an action?
Can?
Yeah, like when the thing comes near us and is quite visibly hostile, I want to cast a spell.
So you're all standing in the clearing and you hear these footsteps echo around you.
You know what? I am casting a actual spell in response to this too.
Okay.
I'm just holding I have one trigger if the enemy is obviously going to attack us or I see it being hostile, I will cast my spell.
Is it coming from the forest?
Coming from all around you.
Oh come on!
Oh God! That's I'm turning invisible too.
What do we see?
As you enter the clearing and the footsteps get louder, you see a massive humanoid figure appear seemingly out of thin air near the front gates of Kaer Morhen. It is a massive figure towering over all of you. It looks to be female, at least you think it might be female. It has a blue shroud and face mask covering its armor, plate armor, and it draws two swords. One that glows almost a purple black, and then the other that glows fire.
DM, she pulled her swords out, so I will be casting Avernus Black Tentacles. It's a 20-foot square radius.
Mm-hmm.
And she has to roll she has to succeed on either a strength or dexterity throw. That is your choice. And she has to beat a 16.
Advantage on dexterity throws, so let's go with that one.
I was
Motherfucker.
I was kidding when I said her. I was kidding. No.
So the tendrils do work, though.
Is that the chick from Sigil?
No.
No.
It's literally a Dark Souls boss.
From Dark Souls.
Oh god.
It's the really hard one.
God damn it.
Well,
DM.
good thing I'm invisible.
Same.
So unfortunately,
everyone let him talk.
Hold on. Say the black tendril spell.
Sorry. So since she has failed on it, she will be taking 3d6 bludgeoning damage and will be restrained by the tentacles until the spell ends. And during the start of her turn, hold on, the creature that starts this turn in the area and is already restrained by takes 3d. Yeah, so.
Or unless she has something that controls that. But yeah,
yes.
So go ahead and roll the damage as the tendrils strike out.
By the way, just to make it clear, when I cast my spell, a mantle of golden energy seems to fall down along my chest, almost like forming into a billowing cloak. Each person's weapon, as this happens, who's within 30 feet of me, their weapons take on a soft, glowing light. As I cast Crusader's Mantle, your weapons now do an additional 1d4 radiant damage.
Right.
Thanks for fucking my invisibility.
You're still invisible, and
no,
it
you're still
doesn't.
invisible.
Okay.
Doesn't break invisibility.
So, just letting you know, we have been playing for a while, so we'll have to end the session here. However, you guys will start the next session facing the Dancer of the Boral Valley. So, when we get to that, I've already seen you guys make your declarations, and yeah, she took the damage. So, what type of damage is that, V?
Bludgeoning.
Okay, so it looks like it didn't do quite as much damage as you thought it would.
Oh no.
She has it, doesn't she?
She has resistance to it. So we're gonna go ahead and end the session. We're gonna go ahead and end the session here. The NPCs you guys have with you at the moment are Maribel, Anna, and Geralt. And you guys are you, so I'll make sure that the group is still there. And yeah, we will pick up next time. Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. This has been Elder Scrolls Unchained. I hope the group survives this next one.
We'll let Geralt